Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. That is Deleitha. I'm Travis. It's Monday.
Hi, everybody.
That means it's here time for 3 hours of Raw.
It's hair time.
Here time.
It's just hair time.
Looks like we're starting it out with the blister.
So Bliss is talking about her playground and everything.
And
that
she
what's
said
her
even
face
Lily
did.
took it a little too far. She had good
Oh,
intentions.
she had
Shayna
good
Baszler had negative ones. Obviously, not Blister's fault.
Oh, no, not at all.
But that's how we ended it last Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's been a week. See if Shayna Baszler's still alive.
Yeah, it looks like we got Chris out there. We have Richie out there. Roberto. Aaron is out there. Walter said he'll be here later. I'll give him a quick shout out, though. We also have
Hello.
Thomas. Hey, Thomas. We have Jacob Hagin with us. Long time no see. Yeah.
Hello.
Did you have a good vacation?
Oh, time out to Lily.
Oh, no.
In Hell in a Cell or at
Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, and then they made fat jokes and you didn't like her anymore.
Oh. Vicious and disgusting.
They are vicious and they are no longer friends. So they just, maybe Baszler got hurt or something? Well, no, because they're wrestling this Sunday. Okay. She's going to laugh.
Oh, God. Is she crying?
There's no crying in wrestling.
There's no crying on the playground? Oh, God. Here it is. There's the giggle we were waiting for. Oh, my goodness.
Except. All right, we got a blister match later tonight.
Ooh.
A little blister.
So Nia went in and confronted Bliss about her blatant meanness and attack on Shayna. And Nia doesn't appreciate her ruining her career and hurting her friends. And they used to be friends. So, whew, wow, dang. Anyways, Thomas says, hey guys, what's up? Oh, no, not much.
Getting ready for
It's
Raw.
Monday. Richie says, Raw twins. Yes, that's us. Jacob Jean says, I did good. I'm glad you had a good vacation. And Chris says, 1-2, Bliss is coming for you. And then he's like, Nia. Aaron's like, Travis, so I bump up the frames if it's laggy for me. If it's laggy for you, that means it's either your internet or your YouTube. So you have to either take your YouTube and...
What did he ask me to do? Something about frames?
No, he asked, Travis, do I bump up the frames if it's laggy for me? It's not on our side. It's his problem, not ours. Nothing to do with us.
He's asking us a question, I think.
He is. He's asking about frames.
Got it.
No. You need to either reset your router for your internet.
Oh, here comes Nikki Cross. She's on a winning streak.
Or you need to take down YouTube and re-bring it back
Rhea
up.
Ripley and Charlotte Flair.
Is what you need to do. If it's lagging for you.
All right, Nikki Cross time.
We have Alita Kelly in the chat.
Hey,
Alita. We have
good to see you in
YBD
here.
with us. Hey, YBD says, did you hear that Joe is back in WWE NXT?
It looks
Triple
like
X
that.
signed Joe to NXT.
Kind of excited about it.
Right. Aaron had said, Thomas said Joe is replacing Regal, I heard.
That's a possibility.
Possibility, but...
Since Regal did resign.
He was tired of all the stuff. The general manager. As Alita says, hi family. Hello.
Hello, fam.
We have Roberto saying Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss, they in the ring before. I think we've seen him in the ring before.
Yeah, they've worked together. Multiple times.
Richie's like, let's go. Nikki! Who is she going up against?
We don't know. We'll find out in about 30 seconds.
Ah, okay.
Nikki Cross is competing with shamrocks in her boots. Because nobody's this lucky.
Nobody. Jacob Virginia says, who's this bald guy announcing? Johnny Smith.
Old John Smith.
Oh, Jimmy Smith.
Jimmy.
Sorry. YBD's like,
it gonna
Jimmy
be Charlotte?
Smith isn't annoying. Shocker. She's not wearing her Cruella outfit tonight.
Rhea obviously going to interfere in this. This is the go-home show.
Yeah.
This is the go-home show, guys.
YBD says, I thought he would be annoying. Yeah?
He's never been the main guy before. He's always just done, not color, but the other one. So it should be interesting as he develops. He's very robotic right now. He's being told everything to say.
Right. Jacob's like, I have to go. It's Flair.
Hey, at least you get it over with early. Looks like Nikki Cross is getting in shape. Her arms look like they're getting a little bit more shredded.
Alita Kelly's like, Char, oh my god. She is obsessed. She's completely obsessed with Rhea. Poor Rhea. Krista Connie's like, Nikki looks alright.
Yeah.
She's been working hard, it looks like. In her
She's got
little
the
time off
guns.
that she had.
Here comes the queen.
Richie is going that Drew will beat Bobby. What? It's ridiculous.
But he's got to get through AJ Styles tonight.
Chris is like, Char looks tanner. Well, it's probably very sunny and they decided to go out.
They do vacation quite a bit. Her and Andrade. Now that Andrade has a job, he might not be vacationing as much.
Possibly not, depending on how
Much they use him.
that or how his scheduling is and stuff like that.
Both companies are going to be going on the road. It's going to be kind of interesting on their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Their first speed bump.
Yep. Jacob says, Travis, I forgot to tell you I might be meeting Axe and Smash Demolition.
Hell yeah.
Cool beans.
Here comes the Axe. Here comes the Smash Demolition. They were a tag team in the early 90s.
Cool.
Kind of like a knockoff of the Road Warriors, but I don't know if that's what you'd want to call them. I loved them. I thought they were fantastic. WWE had hella tag teams in the early 90s, late 80s. Some of the best tag teams in the world. The Rockers, British Bulldogs, Heart Foundation, Demolition. Killer Bees. I think there's a few other ones too. All right, they're locking up. We got Charlotte one-on-one with Nikki Cross. Charlotte's pretty upset. And here she comes. That's what we're waiting for, yeah. I was going to say, how long is it going to take before Rhea Ripley shows up?
2 seconds.
And going to cost Charlotte the match.
Jacob
Does she have red pants on?
Show. No, it's the... Well, I guess half of them are red.
Oh. Charlotte was distracted in that. Anyways, throws Nikki Cross to the outside. Nikki Cross just gets jacked. But it ain't over. Maybe Charlotte gets counted out? She's calling her down.
Something like that.
She wants the youngster. Watch this. Big boot. Maybe a double count out.
Maybe. Thomas says, speaking of the Bulldogs, did anyone watch Dark Side of the Ring with the Dynamite Kid?
I did not.
I didn't either. Oh, look, commercial. Yay.
Commercial break. They're like a minute. It's way too long for wrestling.
Especially these people. I'm just kidding. Especially women out there wrestling. Ugh, seriously, nobody wants to watch that.
Old Char.
That's just ridiculous.
Take it to the limit. Nobody out Pizza's the Hut. You okay?
Nobody does.
I feel like you're kind of out of it a little bit.
I am. I'm kind of tired. I was tired before
This
I
is
got
our
here.
100th week in a row that we've done
Of Raw?
this. Mm-hmm.
Or just wrestling in general?
Whatever you want to call it. We've been here since the beginning of Raw, so 100 weeks
have
of Raw.
not.
We have not. Go ahead.
Oh, excuse me. We haven't been here since the beginning of Raw.
For ours, that's what we started with, was Raw.
Oh.
100th Raw episode right now.
Sweet.
It's kind of a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Or
It's totally a big deal.
1/10 of the way to 1,000.
Thomas says, wonder how Eva will do in her return tonight.
I know, against Naomi. Kind of upset about that, but whatever. Are they using Naomi as a stepping stone? Or will Eva bring out somebody else with her and then that lady ends up wrestling?
Naomi instead.
It's kind of what I'm hoping for, is that she's not really going to wrestle. I mean, her whole skit, everything she said is about making others better, and she's going to elevate everybody else. The evolution, or whatever her name is, evolution.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I didn't expect her to be wrestling, so it's going to be different.
I probably, I was torn at first. I mean, I don't mind her wrestling. I want to see her out there, but I don't know how they're going to do it, and I don't know how they're going to play it off if she is a wrestler. Somebody's got to break it to Mittens. She's a diva.
Jacob says, I will be back. Popcorn time. Chris says, it was funny last night when Cross was suplexing Cole. Last night he said, Adam Cole, baby. Jacob Jean says, wait, we get to see Smexy Eva? Yeah,
Hello?
later tonight. Thomas says, you need to have an open mind with everyone in wrestling, so let's see what she does, then we can judge.
No.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. And then go from there. And we're back. We're back in the ring.
Sure.
Charlotte Flair is beating the crap out of Nikki Cross
I don't
now.
know. I'm on the air.
Oh, Rhea looks like she made it down to the announcer's table.
Bye.
And Char's got her in a choke.
A little chokey.
She's got her in the choke. Oh, Char's got Nikki in the choke. Oh, whacked her on the butt.
Slams her down.
Slammed her on her head. I'm in your head. Oh, God, stop showing her.
Yeah, they really need to stop showing her. She looks like exactly like that pinhead on that show that you watch. What's that show called?
American Horror Story.
American Horror Story.
The Freak Show series season.
The pinhead one.
Mm-hmm. Thomas said, you need to have an open mind with everyone in wrestling, so let's see what she does, then we can judge.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how I feel also with Eva. I mean, we've seen it before.
I mean, we know what Eva was like before, but we don't know what's changed. Like, you can't go off of what she was prior.
Right, and WWE needs that. I feel like that she's a needed commodity. Mm-hmm. Especially after getting rid of Lana.
Yeah, I still don't understand that one. That one is still, like, really weird to me. You know?
Yeah, but there could be a lot of personal stuff going on there. And
I mean, true. I know, but it's just really weird.
oh, shit. She went to chop her and hit her in the face.
Oh, crap.
That was supposed to be in the chest. Nikki loves to get her boobies slapped. She slaps them herself all the time.
Right?
But not across the face. Charlotte just went thonk. Oops. Nikki trying to roll her up.
Oh,
No.
holding on to her and stomping her in the gut. Rude.
Yeah, right in the solar plexus. Stopping a mud hole. See? Did you see it?
Cutter got the ear more traditionally on the chest, that second one. Well, it's a good thing you told us, because we would have never figured it out. Does she feel confident?
Smack.
As she's sitting right there. Thomas
This
is
match
like,
is
should have
went over
watched
2
Nikki in
minutes.
ICW. This was nothing compared to her then.
Yeah, I think so too. She was a lot thinner, and she
Was crazier.
was a lot more athletic, like a crazy person. I watched a lot of her old stuff.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, here comes a bulldog. Woo! Nailed Charlotte with it. A DDT, not a bulldog. My bad. Cross to the outside.
Ah!
She's like, I can't smack them. They're already smacked. Charlotte catches her. Give her to Ripley. Just give her away. Oh, no, she's not going to give her to her. Fall away slam
Oh, jeez.
with a kip up. Double count out.
There it
A
is.
draw.
But Nikki got back in
Oh,
around the corner. Yeah. She came in on the other side. Once again.
Nikki with the dub.
They really are doing the countouts now. You know what's funny is because you mentioned how they don't do countouts in WWE, and now they have to prove you wrong.
They watch our show.
They have to prove you wrong
Charlotte
that they
with
know
the
how to count
big
to 10.
Referee, learn to count.
Ravi's in the chat. Hey, Ravi says repeat Monday Night Fraud. Exactly. No, not really. I'm sure that you're probably not a fan, but I guess they're going to have Eva Marie tonight.
You know, they only got 3 hours to put all these wrestlers out there. They don't have enough time.
They don't have enough time. It's ridiculous.
Uh-oh. Ripcord.
Rhea's like, I'll save you. Not really.
Riptide, not ripcord. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Is it an emphatic message, though?
It was so emphatic.
It was totally emphatic.
Hopefully Charlotte will get her a little bit later. Or just take her title on Sunday.
Do you think? We have Frosty on YT in the chat. Hey, Frosty says, I thought that was Stone Cold Steve Austin with the hat and beard.
Old Stone Cold.
Old Travis over there. Not to be rude.
Give me a hell yeah!
Is he the one that drinks beer?
Yep.
Do you want a beer to pour all over yourself? We have Janelle Jackson in the chat.
Hey,
Janelle
Janelle.
says, hey guys, trick or treat this evening, Marie return. It's gonna put me to sleep. Aww.
She's going up against Naomi. I like Naomi.
That can't be that bad. And you don't know. She might just be back to bring down the person that she's whatever, and they get it instead.
We're going to have a lot of women's matches tonight.
Yeah, true.
Eva Marie, Naomi. We just got an
Bliss and
announcement.
Nia.
Bliss, Nia, Rhea, and Asuka.
Oh, Rhea and Asuka's later?
That's
Damn.
what they said.
Frosty gives us a LOL. Jacob Jean says, I am back. And Robbie says, and Asuka versus Diarrhea again. Yay! As Luke is in the chat for a second. Hey, Luke says, I'm so ready for vacation. These 65-hour work weeks sucks ass. Well, you know, at least you're back to work, huh? Just get back in the swing.
His eyes are closed. It's going to scare the crap out of him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you should listen to him. Oh my god. Jeez Louise. Thomas says 3 hours of Raw isn't enough. Make it 24 hours.
Just make it a full network that
Just
never stops.
Never stopping. Alita says, right, was this a replay? Yes.
A guitar.
Hey. What do you think about Elton John? No, never mind.
What?
Just be you. Whatever that means. Oh, God. Oh, dude. Oh,
He's like, no.
oh, gross.
Oh, Randy.
Oh, God. Run away. Chanel says, where were you guys start some takeover? Did you hear Mr. Regal say it's time for a change?
Yeah, looks like Samoa Joe might be taking his spot.
Yeah, we haven't really been doing NXT, so we decided that we wouldn't do the pay-per-view either.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair to you guys because we're so far behind. I haven't watched NXT for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Chris says, and it was awkward last night. It looked like Cross was going to kiss Scarlett, but they didn't. I don't know if they can't show because WWE is still PG.
Maybe.
What?
As long as he's not filling her up on TV.
He forgot him up there at the top. He's like, you can't do slow-mo without me. A rivalry over a decade long. Up next, Jeff Hardy versus John Morrison.
Yeah.
It's happening now.
This is for all of us old timers who love this.
YBD's like laughing no.
Old school WWE.
What's no? What is a no? Yeah, but I guess Karrion Kross retained his championship.
Yep. Well, did anybody have a doubt?
I don't know. People like that Adam Cole thing. Jacob and Jean's like, come on, Jeff. Alita's like, LMAO. Lots of laughing is happening. Ravi says, Raw is getting worse. Another dead matchup. Drip Drip versus Hardy.
It's like Matt Hardy and Sting or something. Maybe not. Sting's a bigger draw, but...
Chris says, yep, this is an old school match right here. Old people. Bunch of old fogies out there.
They're weeks away from collecting unemployment, or what's that called? Social Security.
Social Security.
Old government assistance. Who's next for Cross in NXT? They gotta have somebody.
Dexter Loomis.
Yeah, Loomis or LA Knight.
How's that whole weird shit with him and Indy going? Are those two still the
I haven't watched in 3 weeks. I have no idea.
I'm not necessarily asking you. Hello, people out there in our chat world. Tell me the answers to my questions. Luke says, Hardy versus Morrison has me remembering the ladder tag match between Hardy's and M&M where Joey Mercury literally got his face broken by the ladder because of Matt. That sounds terrible.
Old broken face.
Alita says, like, giving people their TV time before the draft, right?
I guess.
Chris is like, LA Knight won the $1 million title. I did see that.
You did? I didn't.
I didn't see it on, like, the show. I saw it, like, on Instagram.
I didn't delete Instagram. I just took it off my main page, so I have to go through my apps to find it. So, because I was spending a little bit too much time on there.
Vindicators in the chat. Hey, Vin says, so of course Travis would put a shot of Eva just to taught us naysayers who are firmly against evolution.
Oh, evolution.
Thomas.
She's wrestling tonight against Naomi. At least that's a rumor. So, we get to see her in action. I did not know that was going to be the case. I thought she was just going to be a manager.
Right. Thomas says, Hardy versus Nitro, not Morrison. Yes, we old-timers still remember the rivalry over the Intercontinental title.
Good stuff.
Jacob says, yes, India's still tag champions. There you go. But is she still obsessed with Dexter Loomis? And is he still, like, stealing her or kidnapping her?
Right.
Is he still conking her out like a caveman and dragging her body away by her
She's
hair?
all giddy about it.
Jacob's like, where is Braun going to go?
I don't know. I know he's charging like $20,000, $30,000 for 3 hours of an appearance. So I need to save up another 10 grand or so and then get him on the show for one Raw.
Luke says Mercury and Morrison were trying to put Jeff on a ladder that was propped. Matt did a leg drop on the ladder and Mercury misjudged his location. The ladder smashed into his face live on TV.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it pivoted.
You could see his nose was broken, teeth missing, and one of his cheeks was broken, and his face was lopsided. So like he had a stroke. That's pretty funny.
Looking like Billy Joe Saunders after Canelo Alvarez uppercut.
Alita Kelly says no, he heard her talking about him. Oh.
Oh. Did he say something negative?
Did Indy say bad things about him? about Dexter Lumis. Vindicator says, but this card looks awful tonight. Nothing but retread matches. I almost didn't want to come on, but I will give Marie the benefit of the doubt tonight only to see if she's learned anything. Well, I don't know. They have Bliss versus Nia Jax
Yeah,
tonight.
we haven't seen that for a
year. We
year.
haven't really seen that for quite a while. So it's not really a retread. It's something new.
One match.
Well, I've never seen Morrison against Jeff Hardy, so to me it's new. Not sure how exciting that is, but... Chris says, well, right now, Indy is mad again because last week Lumis hugged the singer girl Poppy, so now she is jealous.
Oh, shit.
Oh, bastard. And he doesn't talk, so you wouldn't even know how he really
He
feels.
can't explain it to her.
He could, like, draw pictures, though. He's really good at that,
Yeah.
drawing depicting pictures of how
Yeah,
he
those
feels.
funny ones or whatever they're called.
Alita says, yes, well, he traded places with the masses. Oh, man.
Here he comes, Jeff Hardy. Trying to get the crowd involved that's not there.
He's like, I'm making sure.
Everybody at Thunderdome, let's hear some cheering. Let's hear the cheer.
So is he practicing for when there's real people out there?
It's coming up soon.
He's like, I better make sure I'm on my game for when there's actual people in the crowd.
Yeah.
Got to make sure I get them all involved in what I'm doing.
AEW is going fans on the 7th
Janelle.
on tour.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Leaving.
Yep, AEW is.
Yeah. And WWE on the 16th. So it's going to be fantastic for everybody.
Janelle says,
Oh, God!
who won?
Drip juice.
Ew, gross. Janelle says, who won the match between Nikki Cross and Charlotte? Well, Nikki
Nikki
Cross
Cross did.
did because Charlotte got counted out.
She got counted out. She was too busy with Rhea.
She was distracted.
After a fallaway slam, she got up and got in Ripley's face. And Nikki got up, went around the corner, and jumped back in the ring, and the referee counted to 10, and that was it.
Yep. Yeah, Char got counted out. Hardy may have got sprayed in the face, but...
with drip juice
ew.
from the drip stick.
That's... Ew. Gross. That's disgusting.
I think it is. I think it's
I
pretty
mean,
gross.
seriously, like...
You know, Gladiator's sweat went for a lot of money back in the old days in Rome. So drip juice is probably goes for quite a bit.
That's gross.
Women buy it as an aphrodisiac.
Ew.
Now who's this? Cedric out or Cedric, however you want to say
Cedric, however you say it.
Coming down?
Why is he coming?
He wants a little drip juice, maybe?
I don't know which one he wants. Vindicator's like, fantastic for the fans. I see what you did there, Travis. Alita says, that sounds nasty. You freaking think? Like, every time he says drip, I think he has, like, gonorrhea.
Drip juice from a drip stick.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, what kind of STD does he have? Thomas is like, WWE ticket sales are low for live events. I couldn't imagine why.
Does it burn when you pee?
Does it burn when you pee? Jacob says Cedric is interfering. Alita's like,
Oh,
where?
that might be it. 1, 2. Johnny kicks out.
I'm not sure who Cedric's going after. Did he put Shelton Benjamin out of commission? Is he gone now for a while or
Yeah,
something?
I mean, obviously, we haven't seen him. They've moved on from that. And if Shelton doesn't have anybody to wrestle, he's not going to be on TV. He was
Right.
barely on TV when he was in the Hurt Business.
True, which was still silly. Oh, crap.
Did you see that?
He
Was that at you or me?
assaulted Miz. I think it was for the both of you.
Oh, Jimmy Smith.
Lita
Twist of
says,
fate for the
Cedric-
top 2, Ed.
Jacob says, come on, Team Jeff.
I want to see some parkour. Johnny Drip, Cedric would be a fantastic matchup.
Is that what's going to happen?
Didn't
I mean, is that who he's is that why he's out
Jeff
there?
beat him last week, remember?
Oh, is that who he beat?
Yeah, Jeff pinned him.
Oh, I don't remember.
I said Jeff's going to win, and you said, really? And I said, yeah. And then Jeff won.
Alita's like, Cedric. Jacob Jane says, Delete, I forgot to tell you who followed me on Instagram. Who was it?
Who?
Who is it?
There it is. That might be it.
Weird.
1,
Sexy thing.
2, and 3.
Oh, poor
Oh, Jeff just lost. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, guys.
Didn't take long. Vinegar's like, ticket sales are because the quality of product is low. Has been for 3 years now. McBossman can't sell the company fast enough.
Miss clapping. He's the only guy clapping in the whole place.
Oh,
I want to apologize.
what? Jacob is like, hey, Ayla? Oh, yeah, Ayla followed you on Instagram? Cool. She's a nice person. Some days.
I think she's up seeing her great-great-grandma.
Is that where she's at?
Great-grandma. Great-grandma. Just great-grandma, right? Yeah.
Thomas says, or the fact people don't want to get sick or are feeling anxiety. Possibly. Jacob says, yes. Alita says, trying to give you the right pronunciation of his name. Oh.
Just like, give me a mic.
Oh, Cedric. I'll go with how Matt or Jeff pronounces it, I guess. Cedric. Not Cedric. Cedric.
He'll retire if you can beat him in a match right now. Jeff in a retirement match right now.
Is that what's happening? Can he do that?
He beat him last week.
Jacob says, I'm ready to go to another wrestling show again. Yeah? Do it. Chris says, Cedric, now legend killer.
Right.
YBD says, that was a good promo. Yeah, Cedric and his weird yelling promos do not interest me at all. Like, they're so bad. It's like, dude, did you, like, go outside and yell for, like, 10 minutes and then came inside and tried to do a promo?
So
or are you, like, yelling your promos, like, to yourself so you have them memorized and then come out and yell your promos some more? His voice sounds so weird to me.
It just cracks up a little bit.
It's like that kid who's all, like...
Going through puberty?
Something. And he's all, like, emotional. And you're like, oh, my God, seriously? Alita's like, Cedric. Yeah, I heard Jeff say it, so Cedric. Not Cedric. Not like seed. Like the seed.
Like Seed from Johnny Drip Drip?
Ew. Ugh.
From the drip stick?
From his STD. You're
The drip
so
juice?
gross. Jacob's like, oh, come Jeff, how about Cedric retires? Vindicator's like, Cedric shirt says the age of Alexander. What is he thinking? He hasn't done anything to put people in the age of Alexander.
Cedric Alexander.
Could you imagine?
The age of Alexander. Should we start calling him Alexander the Great?
No.
When he's Alexander the Average?
He's Alexander the Poor. Alita says, probably he had Vastec 6. Oh, God. Why would he's like, poor voice cracks. It's just vasectomy.
He's coming of age.
He had a vasectomy, so he's trying to get over that. It affected his voice.
I mean, Jeff just lost in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And now he's going to wrestle again.
To Johnny Drip Drip, of all people.
I figured he'd lose that one. I figured Johnny's the bigger push right now. I'd like to see Cedric and Johnny. That would make more sense to me. They did not age well.
What the fuck? Creepy.
Yep, everything.
So creepy. That was creepy enough that I was like, what? He doesn't touch the ground when he leaves the ring.
Never. Help me out with those pancakes.
Ever! So stupid. They ain't your normal nachos.
Nacho
The new grande nachos for $5.
Nacho Grande.
Nachos your grande. Lita says it would see all the fast pace.
I would like to see it, and I think we deserve it as fans. Are we going to see Drew Gulak again wrestle tonight and lose to somebody? Did he lose Mansoor last week? Maybe Mansoor and Ali match? I can't tell if they're putting them together a little bit or if they're hinting at them fighting. All right, this is official. Let's make it official then. Make it official
that Jeff Hardy retires.
So Jeff Hardy, this is a retirement match.
So is he going to give it all he got? Do it.
Give it all you got. Give it all you got. Old Tickle Me Elmo there.
Jacob says, I didn't know Cedric was married to Big Swole.
Is that who it is?
Huh.
I knew she was with somebody in WWE. I just didn't know if it was Cedric.
Oh, I don't know. Roberto says, so if Jeff Hardy doesn't win, he out of WWE?
It looks like it.
It's a retirement match, so...
And maybe he's going to quit, guys. Maybe we'll see the Hardys back together in AEW or something.
Jacob says, do you think we will see Jinder Mahal?
I would like to see
him
Jinder.
since that one time.
I know, and it was against Jeff.
Lita says, yes, he is married. And Chris says, last night we saw the real Lily on NXT TakeOver.
Oh, yeah?
Who was the real Lily?
Was it Abaddon?
Or was it... what's her face? Shotzi Blackheart.
I think she's injured.
She wasn't out there on there? I thought she was on there and
I don't
went
know.
and through what's her face.
I'm so glad that you watch. I didn't watch. You told me I couldn't watch. I didn't watch.
I didn't say you couldn't watch when I wasn't around. That was an Instagram post.
Oh. Jeff almost had him right there.
Go, Jeff. Get him. Get him, Jeff. I don't know who we're rooting for, so. Jacob says, WWE is having tryouts in Las Vegas. Go get them.
They need somebody. The wrestlers they got... Actually, the wrestlers they got are good enough, too. And Jeff kicks out. They just don't use him correctly.
Right.
Cedric going up top.
That's custom.
Alexander the Small. Up top. He was going with his finisher.
Okay. Yeah. He married her. Yep.
Well, good for him.
June 2018. Good for her. For them. That's awesome.
Well, that way we know why they call her Swole. Because she might be the bigger of the two. Twist of fate. He going up top if he hits this. 2 weeks in a row.
Says,
Cedric's in the launch zone.
AEW, I thought.
He's in the launch zone.
But that doesn't mean anything. Is he going to get him?
He got it. Oh, fuck. He screwed that one up bad, 2 and 3. No retirement tonight.
Wow. He did it.
So Jeff had 2 matches tonight for a total of about 5 minutes and 20 seconds. And one of them was a retirement match.
He hurt himself or something?
He landed on him. He's supposed to land on him with like his head. And he landed with his whole body on top of him. I hope his ribs are okay.
Oh, I wasn't talking about Cedric. I don't care about him. Actually, I don't care about either one of them, really. But Jeff was limping. So
well, yeah, because he was picking on his ankle the whole match.
Oh. Yeah, you tell us, Jimmy Smith.
Jimmy Cracksmith, and I don't care. Jimmy Cracksmith, and I don't care.
Chris says, I'm talking about Xylee and that Tyne Shaw person.
Ah, I love Xylee.
Oh, I don't know.
She's worth the price of admission. Just her.
Lolita says, not enough competition. Robbie says that twist of fate didn't even connect.
he just landed on him.
Jacob says, that's right, Jeff.
Oh, the twist of fate he hit first,
Is Trashley fighting tonight?
I don't know. We haven't seen him.
I have no idea. YBD says it was 5:24 altogether. 5 minutes and 24 seconds.
Yeah, right around that. Somebody else is timing it, too.
I guess YBD has given us the timings, too.
I am also doing it.
Travis keeps times of it, too, because he wants to know how much wrestling there really is.
I like to keep track of Raw. I should do AEW now that I don't do AEW and NXT and just see the difference. I wonder if AEW has more wrestling than Raw.
Oh.
Even with the, with the commercials and everything.
That's
well, even with their commercial breaks, they're on, though. Raw could do that. I don't know why they couldn't do picture-in-picture.
Alita says the same song came to my head. Did you sing a song?
I probably did.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Jimmy Cracksmith. I don't care.
Jacob's like, is YBD new? YBD's been in here for a while. He's been around. As Alita says, the trash is coming. Oh, no. But is the trash going to take away the other trash? Because I really feel that Drew McIntyre is trash also. Like, I don't think Bobby Lashley is really trash as a champion.
I love everybody in WWE. Who do I not like? I used to despise Sami Zayn, and he climbed all the way back up. Sami Zayn's like one of my top 15 guys now. And Daniel Bryan. Those were my two guys that I couldn't stand the most out of everybody. Daniel Bryan's gone, supposedly, and Sami Zayn has moved his way back up. So, is there anybody I don't like that I complain about? I don't know if there is. That makes no sense. I mean, I get what he's trying to say. I'll beat you there. Like, I'll beat you up in hell, too.
Like, I will beat you in hell, too.
But he's like, I'll see you in hell. He's like, I'll beat you there. Like, it's a foot race.
Like, I'll beat you to hell first. I'll be there first. Dude, that's not what I was talking about. Thomas says, how did Don Callis fire Sami Callihan? I didn't even know they were fired.
I have no idea.
Who is that?
It's Callahan. That's an NXT talent. Or, not NXT, sorry.
Impact?
Impact talent, yeah.
I don't know. Robbie says Drew is better than Bob.
Better on the microphone a little bit, I think so. Just straight up talent-wise, I don't think so. He's a little bit taller, but... Oh, here's that Naomi match.
Yeah.
I feel like they're very, very even across the board. I like both of those guys, but Bobby Lashley just feels like he deserves it more.
Well, Lisa, Sammy Craziness got him on my list. Jacob says, Travis, did you ever watch the Kurt Angle singing that song, Jimmy Cracked Corn?
No, I don't know if I did. As of right now, I'm going to say no because I don't remember it. Like, it's not popping. But
I was like, how many matches are in a cell? In Hell in a Cell? I don't know.
Right now, we got one.
Yeah, I think
that's
that
been
was
announced.
the only one that's been announced.
I would assume that maybe Roman's going to be in the cell, too. Eva Marie, guys.
Versus
up
Eva
next.
Marie and Naomi. It's happening. It's happening.
Corey Graves is having a freaking cardiac arrest.
Jacob says it's evolution time. Ravi says, nah, better at wrestling than Bob. Drew McIntyre is. Drew McIntyre's
Well, you obviously mean professional wrestling because he's a collegiate wrestler and he's a fighter.
Drew McIntyre's a twat.
You don't hate Drew. You're just sick of Drew. There's a big difference. You don't say bad things about him because you're sick of him.
He's a twat. Crystal's like, is Eva Marie coming out?
Not yet. After they're gonna save that for after the commercial break so they can show us it all. Basically, letting Naomi stand out there while the crowds can't see her.
Jacob says it's Smexy Eva. Aluta's like, feel the glow.
I just hope Naomi somehow wins this. Unless they have something cool planned, but I gotta look at this with an open mind, and I just like Naomi, so it's kind of irritating. Every time she comes back, I'm like, Naomi, and then she does something stupid, and I'm like, damn it.
I was like, LOD with the Drew slander. That's right. Thomas is like, if there was a live crowd, they'd boo the heck out of her.
I think they would. Or it would be a mixture. It would be a spattering. And they might want her to be booed. I mean, they're putting her up against a baby face. So they kind of probably want the boos.
I mean, they make Carmella a booey type personality, and that's kind of what she reminds me of.
Well, now Carmella is no longer the prettiest woman in WWE.
Ooh, bummer. Alita says, LMAO, men. Yeah, well, you know, it's all about those boobs and stuff.
They call them
All
assets
over myself.
in wrestling.
Oh, is that what it's called? Ass?
They're assets. They're
Jacob
ass
says,
and they're
come
set.
on, Team Eva. Chris says, LA Knight and Eva Marie would be cool together.
Who?
Eva Marie and LA Knight.
Yes.
Robbie says 90-second matchup next.
The only problem there is LA Knight definitely doesn't need a mouthpiece. You don't want anybody talking for him.
And Jacob's like, Eva is the prettiest girl in WWE.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're 100% correct. She is getting a little old. You know, she's like 36, 7, 8, 9, somewhere in that area. But she takes Nugenics, so she's young at heart. It's good for your sex life in bed for men.
I don't think it's for women.
The big hurt takes it. That's why Eva takes it. Eugenics. Just tax it. Text on your phone 24 or 42424 and you'll get some eugenics.
Alita doesn't agree with Eva being the prettiest girl. She totally disagrees. Chris says Eva versus Bliss. Jacob says, did you know LA Knight used to wrestle in Impact?
Who does?
LA Knight.
Oh, yes, absolutely. After he wrestled in WWE. He was Kennedy.
Weird.
They're getting ready to go back on the road, returning to Pittsburgh.
Vindicator says, I'm still thinking Naomi will oversell the terrible ring general known as Evolution or Lotion. Will all the oiling and lubing up she does. Walter will be rolling over in his British trench coat.
I don't know if Naomi can carry a match. We've watched her in the past, and sometimes she gets a little botchy.
Robbie
she needs to be in there with a veteran, so this is going to be interesting.
Robbie says Eva's up there, but Banks is way more paying than her.
Yeah, I like Banks, but I
Mela
mean,
versus Eva.
Bliss is also very pretty, but I think Eva's face-wise the prettiest, is what I was saying. Here she comes with somebody.
What the?
Like a Cabbage Patch doll. Somebody is coming down with her. Probably an NXT UK talent that looks like she's going to be the one wrestling. Yeah, Eva is not wrestling.
Eva's coming down, but Eva's not wrestling.
Naomi taking it right to somebody. So Eva is not wrestling, and this is what I was hoping for. So this is exactly what I was hoping
Eva's
for.
not even close to being prettier than Mandy Rose or Liv Morgan. Chris says, LO, team up Walter with sexy Eva. That would be funny, but Walter being all serious. Robbie says, nah, Eva, not for me. Vindicator says the big girl is Piper Niven from NXT UK.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Robbie says, who's
I
this
thought I had seen
roll
her
in the
before.
ring? And it's Piper Niven from NXT UK.
Two and three. Eva Marie is stacked, though, guys. Eva did it. It's very inspirational for everybody.
What?
Was that to Corey? That wasn't you, was it, Byron? I think so.
Oh, God. I guess they had to do
The
theirs,
Barbie
too.
twins. They're showing all the ladies tonight.
So, like, we have to do our, camera work, too, because Eva Marie had hers.
There's obviously something going on in the background. Are they practicing? She is popping right out the top of her turtleneck there. You guys are doing a photo shoot. What does noise matter?
Right, Natalia.
Mrs. Face, or what's that called? Selfie?
I take a selfie every chance I get. Put as many filters on it as possible to look as fake as possible. Yeah.
There you go.
Thank
Mandy
you,
hit it
Mandy.
right in the face.
Slap back. Rob is like, mans ain't watching NXT, let alone NXT UK, right?
Right.
Indicator says, Eva is trash for this fake out. Now I don't care if she wrestles. I will take my annual breaks during her TV time. Nobody said she was going to wrestle. That was the point. Like, she never even
I think
said
she's
that
gonna
she
be a
was going to
mouthpiece.
wrestle. Alita says, okay, cancel this contract, come and work, not look pretty.
Mandy's trying to keep him in. Which is a travesty for everybody at home.
I was like, Dana needs to work on wrestling. She's so bad. Chris was like, damn Dana and Mandy.
New
Jacob
day.
says, Vin, we already had Charlotte. Jacob says, is Tamina single? Vindicator's like, Mandy just owned them like she would own Eva. With what?
RK Bro. New day. We have seen this before.
So weird.
Get those hip flexors all loosened up. That's what I need to work on.
Chris says, Eva's gimmick is her saying she wants to help women but actually doesn't care, kind of like Alpha Academy with Chad Gable and Otis. Nobody said she was a good guy.
Yeah, she's going to be a heel. She's going
Nobody
to get
said she
everybody
was
to
good.
hate her. And once she can get everybody to hate her, she did her job. So if she has one fan, she's not doing her job.
Travis, you can't.
I'll
be
never
a fan.
change.
She already has multiple people in the chat hating her, so
That's her job.
Vindicator's her biggest fan of all. Thomas says Piper is way more than this, and again, her time in ACW is proof of that. That doesn't mean that we're not going to see way more of her.
Oh, you're going to see her.
Use the way more adjectives with her. I like the ham roll myself, personally.
I'm not going to tease anybody for their weight.
I didn't say I was teasing anybody
She's
for her weight.
like Otis.
Rami's like, Robbie was like, who's this ham roll? And I agree.
Don't make me laugh about people's weight.
Jacob says, I will go get some Smexy Samoan. Go get her there, Jacob.
Go get you
Go
some
get
Tamina.
you some Tamina. I think she's with somebody, but go try it out. Who knows? Lily's like, Xavier is Mario. Robbie's like, do you need to calm down on the selfies? Didn't know you were so vain. Are you saying that I look like Natalia or something?
You're so vain.
I
You
haven't taken
probably
a selfie
think the
in
song
years.
is about you, don't you? Don't you?
Chris says, maybe it's not just Piper. Maybe Eva will use multiple wrestlers.
That would be cool.
That'd be great. Have her bring out multiple wrestlers and then say she's the winner.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
And then they'll turn on her one day and...
Jacob's like, they are divorced. Well, there you go. She's completely single. Go for it, Jacob. Give her a message and say how much you love her and her Samoanness. What?
Just hit her in the head with a stick. Women respond to that.
And then
It's on,
drag her away by her hair.
it's on year one. I can't take her back to my hut. I don't want to wake my parents with my ruckus lovemaking. He's like, I don't see what it is. Like, she's not that hot to me. She's your sister. That'd be like sleeping with your mother. Yeah, which was a big mistake. You think it's not going to be awkward, but whoa.
But will it be worth it? Will it be worth the wait?
A Black Widow movie? Mm-hmm. Is it going right to Disney Plus?
Probably not, sweetie. Things are open.
Pre-orders.
You can pre-order it now on Disney Premier Access.
Nah.
As Robbie says, not dissing anyone's weight, ham roll is UK slang for twat idiot and other swear words YouTube won't allow. Which is funny because it lets say twat idiot on there and it totally allowed it.
We just read it, so...
Weird. That's so weird. What happened there?
Ham roll. Love it. Hey, I like this guy.
I've heard that saying before. You're such a ham. Like, you're being not smart. Which isn't surprising.
I've never heard of this guy.
I don't think hams are very smart.
Is he going to be racing for us?
What? Who is this guy?
Noah.
I don't know.
I've never seen him before.
Oh, I thought you like knew him. You're like, oh, this guy.
I
like,
said, is he going to be an American sprinter? All our American sprinters are old, and he's a young guy, and he had asthma. But the guy that was doing I said the guy I liked was the guy talking. He's an actor that I like.
Alita's like, or HBO. Needing to explain that, huh? Needing to explain what? The ham roll?
Trashly. So now he's using Trashly?
Is he supposed to be like a good guy? Isn't he supposed to be like a good guy?
McIntyre?
Yeah.
He's a good guy. But
then
he's got to have an
calling
edge.
People trash?
He's got to have an edge.
Yeah, well, that's not working out for you.
Because he's a Scottish psychopath.
Ravi says, D, but twat and idiot ain't heavy swear words. Depends on who you talk to.
I feel like twat's a pretty bad one. I don't use that one.
I call everybody a twat. Roberta says, who is that with Eva Marie? I never seen her before.
Piper Nevin, NXT UK.
Her name is Piper Nevin. But it doesn't matter who she is because they never introduced her.
They don't want us to know who she is.
Because Eva Marie won it anyways. What?
Wait, how did Eva Marie win?
It was like, yes, he will be. Yep. Current T says the only way Ray can beat Roman is if he calls Cain Velasquez again.
Call him up.
Guy was pathetic.
He was one pathetic loser.
He was a twat idiot. Total
He had one match and got beat up.
Well, that, and they were like, put your shirt on. You're not allowed to have all that sexy hanging out there.
He came out and it was just like, what? And Vince got mad.
It's like, you're a UFC fighter? Are you sure? Like, where? But it's fine because we did watch a UFC fight that had
like a power surge or something.
Big chunky monkeys. Why?
Well, that went dark and that went flash.
I have no idea. I thought it was just my brain. Private says D doing the people's eyebrow. Yeah, can't you do the people's eyebrow? Hello.
Do you smell what Delita is cooking?
Walter is in the chat. Hey, Walter says Drew McIntyre will win. No, Walter. No. No. Drew McIntyre is a no.
I can do that.
You can do your peck papa love. Ravi says D stealing my words now. I would never steal words. That is a word in my vocabulary I've used often.
Bro.
Ayla's in the chat. Hey,
There's Ayla.
What's that ham roll doing here? Walter's like, Raw is good. Eva Marie manager, LOL. Yeah, she won that match even though she didn't do anything but stand there.
She's back.
Walter's like, Hayla. Chris is like, again, Drew with his Scottish metaphors. I don't listen to him anymore. I like completely tune him out. Like, I don't even like listening to him talk. It's not because I don't like his accent. I just don't want to listen to him.
Look at the bro trying to ride his scooter really slow down there with Randy as he walks down to the ring.
Alita says, I love the Chunky Monkey ice cream. You know, that is a lot of people's favorite Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor is Chunky Monkey.
Never heard of it.
And I have never had it because it never appealed to me. I mean, I like bananas, but I don't like them that much. Vindicator's like, just curious, Travis, if you regret using Evolution as your thumbnail.
No.
I have many regrets in life. Why would we have regrets?
Regrets.
Nobody has regrets, buddy.
No regret.
He does have a regret. He had instant regret that he hurt himself with his finger.
It's broken.
Last week that you guys all saw on Friday.
If you saw it on Friday.
But it's a little bit better now.
It's getting better. I can, like, tap it on things.
Walter's like, New Day, good luck. Alita says, Ayla. Ravi says, another repeat. Yeah, they can't help themselves, right? They gotta have this New Day or RK Bro stuff happening. Jacob says, D, I dare you to ask Ayla if she followed me on Instagram. Oh my god, Ayla, did you totally, like, follow Jacob Eugene on Instagram? Like, how could you? It was like, I can't stay long, but thought I'd pop in and grace you guys with my presence. What the fuck? Why'd you even come here if you aren't going to stay? Why did you came? Robbie says, did you just make that ice cream flavor up? No, it's a real flavor from Ben & Jerry's called Chunky Monkey Ice Cream. And Alita Kelly loves it. It's her favorite, and it does exist.
Sounds good.
It was like, how'd you break your finger? He didn't break it.
It's not broken.
But it was like instant regret. It was like part of that compilations you want to see of instant regret ones. He should have been on there.
If I would have recorded the happenings, everybody would laugh at me for years to come. We just have this big fan thing in the front yard that the wind blows, like a windmill. And I was like, it was really windy on Thursday, so I just figured I would just take it down. And it bit me. It hurt all the way up in my elbow. All my fingers hurt. These 3 were just numb. It was a devastating injury. Lasted 4 days. Good today, though. Probably. They've been out the whole time, but were you finally smelling?
I guess. I don't know.
Get rid of your COVID
I
from
don't
over
have
the weekend?
COVID, you weirdo.
All right, Riddle just attacking.
It had to have been
Xavier.
maybe some of that fiberglass from that boat or something.
Maybe. We call it COVID. But
It's not a COVID, you freakoid.
any sickness is COVID. It's science.
Either that or it's the
Air conditioner.
air conditioner. But I didn't know if it was still on. I can't tell. It is.
Oh, look at this. Atomic drop. 1, 2.
Lady Kelly's waving. Do you smell that?
Are my slippers next to the inlet? Probably.
I don't.
And so it's blowing all over the house.
I don't know.
I bet you that's what's happening.
Do you think?
I bet you anything it is. You should go move my sandals.
They wouldn't have frozen though, would they? Like it wouldn't have froze?
I'm not talking about freezing. I'm saying my sandals are in front of the...
I'm talking about the air conditioner outside freezing.
Yeah,
but you changed the filter, so that would be the problem. Anyways, it was like DA Double Dog dear you to ask Jacob if he followed back. Oh my god, Jacob, did you really follow Ayla back, you jerk face? Walter's like, I'm doing good, wearing mask, washing hands, still here for Raw until 9:15 p.m. I'll be here Friday for SmackDown. Sweet, so will we. Lily's like, oh, Travis accidents, really, what? He has a lot of accidents.
I do a lot of crazy things. I'm a daredevil.
No, he's not. Jacob's like, oh, Ayla. Janelle says Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke got a point to Mina and Natalia when we were champions if it wasn't for the last name Mandy and Dana firing shots. Right? Clap back. Jacob's like, I did follow you. Oh my god, there it was. He did it. Walter's like, July 16th, WWE will have fans.
Yes. AEW is going to... Well, they've already been having fans, but they are going to be on the road with fans also on July 7th.
Yep.
So just a week and a half earlier.
And here says, Walter, why do you bring up mask wearing all the time? Most people are over that stuff now. Maybe he has a job where he has to wear one, Vindicator.
Yeah.
Some people work.
He could wear one.
When people work and stuff like that.
I honestly don't care if somebody wears one.
Most places I've gone to, they wear them. Yeah. Like the people that work there, even if they've been vaccinated or whatever.
Yeah, I have no problem with people wearing them. They can wear them the rest of their life for all I care.
Yeah. Just don't tell me what to do with my life. I don't care if you wear a mask.
Shit, I don't even wear a mask when I'm cutting a boat up with a chainsaw. I probably should.
Hi, buddy.
All right. Get to the wrestling a little bit. Kofi Kingston, crossbody right down onto Randy Orton. In the replay booth. Randy Orton, didn't he? What's the thermostat stay?
71.
Shouldn't it be at 73? Maybe it just is because you're using the schedule. Is it 71 in here?
Yeah.
Well, then it's fine.
But the stuff is on. And it's not very cool when it's coming out of the thing and it smells. So that tells me that it's burning up something downstairs.
Okay, there's nothing. That's not even a possibility.
What happened the last time this happened?
It just wasn't blowing cold. You know I'm on the air. Okay, well then you need to be in here and I can go out there. Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
I don't agree.
Then get in here. Quickly.
I don't agree. There's lots of things wrong. Because if it's cool, then it should be cooler than that.
It can't be
It smells weird.
cooler than that because you have the thermostat and it's at the thermostat level.
I changed the thermostat to
Okay,
73
so now it'll get
and it hasn't
warmer.
turned off.
Okay.
Don't cane me. I'm just saying that there's something wrong with it.
A hypertension of air conditioning units. It has a brand new filter, so it cannot
Freeze?
Yeah. And it's at 71.
Did it finally stop?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we just go check stuff just in case. What did he say to do the last time that happened?
Hun, there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay. What did he say to do the last time that the other thing happened?
Right. To just turn the fan on. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
I'm going to go look.
Please.
It takes 4 seconds.
I know, but I just want to make double sure because, like I said, it wasn't blowing very cold. And usually it's
Maybe it was
really,
done
really
cooling.
cold.
And it was just blowing it out.
Maybe. But it smelled weird and I don't like
It
that.
could have been my shoe because my slippers were right there.
No, because it smelled out there too.
Well, the source?
Your slippers were nowhere near the thing, you weirdo. Chris says maybe I'll be on TV on SmackDown on the 16th. I'm gonna be in the front crowd. Sweet. What?
They're right in front of the bench.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're right in front of that chair.
Well, they couldn't have been like right there. Vindicator says doctor and nurses should wear masks at work. I agree on that. Walter says sorry, Vin. Oops. Walter, don't apologize for it, buddy. It's fine. Everybody has the choice to wear their masks. I still see a lot of people wearing them out and about here, and we don't have any mandates or anything like that. And if people are fully vaccinated, they don't need to wear them and everything like that. So, but if people feel comfortable wearing them, or if it's required by their business corporation for their people to wear them, even if they've been vaccinated, which is a good possibility because that happens in a lot of places. Like Costco is a perfect example of that. People in Costco who work there have been vaccinated, okay? But they are still required to wear a mask because of corporate stuff. So that's it. And that's fine. He can say what he wants. And Walter, you are totally fine to tell us if you're still wearing a mask and wash your hands, buddy. More power to you. Thumbs up to you. YBG says RK Bro are going to win. Robbie says Randy Orton talking to Kingston before he pulled him from the turnbuckle. Walter says, yes, Vin, I agree that just them, doctors and nurses. Alita says, someone shut up my grocery store over the wearing of a mask. Yeah, who cares? It's so stupid. Just mind your own business, people. Somebody's not wearing a mask, don't go all ape shit on them because they aren't. And if somebody's wearing a mask, who cares? Let them do their thing. If it makes him feel comfortable, good. Vindicator says, time for Travis to put his handyman hat on tonight, fix everything right up. Well, we've had a problem with it before, and I just don't want it to, be broken and us have to put money into something that, we could fix now. Robbie says Travis is on Stresselmania settings with D messing with the thermostat. I'm not messing with the thermostat, you guys. In fact, I'm the one who always says it's hot in here, and he's like, it's not. He's always cold. So it's kind of like opposite world in our house. Chris says we should have a movie star group like maybe Miz or LA Knight as leader. It could be Miz, Johnny Drip Drip, Frankie Monet, LA Knight, and Eva Marie with Robert Stone brand. It would be cool. Sure. Wow. Randy Orton and Riddle did a whole, fancy move together. What?
It's fine. I'm going to turn it back down to 71.
Okay.
There's no cold at all on any of the pipes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. It just didn't seem like the air coming out was very cold, but maybe it was because, like you said, it just turned the cool off and it was just the fan itself.
Right.
Which is a possibility.
It's so hot outside.
Of course, it's 97 degrees out there. I'm sure it's still 90-something. Didn't it get up to 97 today?
Yeah. It's easily that.
Yeah. At 6:24, it was 97. Is it still 97? Oh, it's 95. Ooh, it cooled down 2 degrees. How lucky are we?
It feels every bit of 100.
After you've been in here, I'm kind of glad I moved that stuff from the vent there because it made it a lot cooler in here.
I should text Ronnie and ask him what his thing says.
Oh, Ayla says Walter can say what he wants, right? YBD says WWE should make a movie. Haven't they already tried that? Ravi says, I work in a hospital in the UK. I have to constantly wear my mask on shift. Exactly, right? And that's fine. It's probably required, for you to do. And even if you've been vaccinated 1,200 times. Walter's like, thanks, Ayla. And Thomas says, well, here they've gone back on easing restrictions because of the rise in cases on the new variants.
Right. It's all right, bud.
Yeah, Thomas, in the UK, that stuff's going to happen. That weird variants that are happening. But the problem, yeah, there's lots of stuff with that I'm not going to talk about. Keep it myself. Vindicator's like, is Costco one of your favorite shopping markets, Dalitha? For certain things, like, it's probably not my favorite place to shop. I really actually hate shopping. I don't like it at all. But if
she likes clothes shopping.
No, I don't. I don't even like that. If I can buy...
I should have moved them.
Oh my god, I buy all that crap online. How could I like it? Like, oh, I'll buy it online. If I don't have to go someplace, if I don't need it right now, I don't like to go shopping.
She wanted hot dogs last night and decided instead to order $30 in pizza. Because she didn't have any hot dog buns.
Because I didn't want to go to a store to get hot dog buns.
So instead of driving for 4 minutes and then spending 37 cents or whatever buns cost, $2 max. She spent $30-something so she could stay home. That's Dalitha in a nutshell. All right, Kofi Kingston going one-on-one with Randy. We've seen this many a time.
Yeah, the same thing we've seen all the time. Robbie's like, this match is bad, not gonna lie. It's just the same old, right?
I got that same muscle disorder that Kofi has in my chest now. I didn't used to have that, though. Now I look like... Well, mine's not that bad. His is really bad. And I don't know if you can surgically repair it or not.
I have no idea. I don't even know what causes it.
Mine's more like Jericho, where it's just a little bit, or Steiner. But Kofi's is like all... Like, his pectoral muscles are way over here.
I still don't even know what would cause it.
I don't... Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's a tear or what. I don't feel like I ever tore anything.
Riddle is taking his
big kick!
Anger out on Kofi right now.
He might be missing some teeth after that one in his chest. He's
Walter's like, Hell in a Cell is this Sunday coming up. It
is! Should be fantastic. Father's Day, wrestling.
Probably some NASCAR, too, if you're a NASCAR fan. Jacob says Randy just has a mustache.
Uh-oh.
Poof.
1, 2, and 3. No! Oh, Kofi.
Almost. Alita says, at least yours is working. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's bad.
What is that?
The air conditioner.
Yeah.
The AC.
I can feel it.
Yeah. YBD says, it got up to 103 where I live. Where are you at? Alita says, if I saying that it's hot because I'm normally cold.
Yeah, it's dry hot outside, too. Like, when you go outside, it's just dry. Like, you just feel the dryness.
When we were out there earlier and I was sunbathing, that's what I meant. Like, it felt like I had to drink water. I was parched. I was like, holy crap. It totally sucked, like, all the moisture out of me. I came in and my lips were all dry. I was like, holy crap. Sorry. I was out getting melanoma. Don't do it, people. Don't do it at home.
Everybody else putting sunblock on. She's putting tanning spray on. I can't reach my back.
Robbie says, gets hot, wearing PPE for 7 hours on shift. Yeah. I'm sure it gets really hot for you guys wearing all that gear that you have to wear in the hospitals and stuff. Are they still doing that over there then, Robbie? I take it that you guys are still having to wear PPE stuff? Or have they calmed down a little bit in that area? You guys still have an abundance of... I know they have those variants happening, but are they still having a huge abundance of COVID cases even with the vaccine out there? Like, because here they've, like, pretty much, like, they're all like, the hospitals are completely empty. It's kind of funny, actually, and weird.
Is she still an Olympian?
I think so. I don't know if
I feel like she's been an Olympian a long time. Haven't we seen her twice?
Was she the one we saw twice?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe. I thought we only saw her. Well, maybe
she looks like she's 20.
Twice. Maybe. I guess we could have seen her twice. Alita says, all Costco are closed here. They closed them all down there? I'm sorry.
Like closed?
Like they're never
business?
coming back? Is it because of the riots? Did you guys have a lot of riots in your area, Alita? Robbie says, do you hate the mall then? We don't have a mall.
We have a mall.
Like, the mall used to be cool. Like, when we were in the junior high.
Yeah.
Shit. Like, you could go there and there's actually, like, places to shop at. And, like, when I was in my 20s and stuff. But now there's, like, maybe 2 stores. It's not even worth going. Like, I go every once in a while, but no. I don't enjoy malls. Malls are stupid. Malls are like, guys, drink water when it's hot. Go to pool. Go to movies, theater, cool places. Yes, definitely. And check on, if you have elderly neighbors, do check on your elderly neighbors when it's this hot. Because they will literally sit in their sweltering houses and have the fucking heat on. Some of them. And it'll get up to like 90 to, like, it'll be 100 degrees outside. It'll be 150 in their house.
My grandma would do that. I guarantee it right now. She's like, I'm cold. It's like, Grandma, it's 97.
Yeah.
Get outside.
Janelle says, I did not expect to see Piper in living, Piper Niven and WWE tonight, and I like her on NXT UK.
Well, she's here now.
A lot of people said they like her, Janelle, so you're in the same boat with some other people. Luna's in the chat saying Seth Rollins' knee strike. Robbie says, any good matches on Hell in a Cell? Sure, Rey Mysterio and Roman Reigns. Well,
there should be a few good ones. I'm looking forward to it. Shayna Baszler and Twisted Bliss, or Little Miss Bliss, or Blister, whatever you want to call her.
YBD says, I have it. It's when you get a tear over there. Are you talking about the whole, like, pectoral muscles separating from your chest area?
I've never felt any.
I just don't understand
and it's both sides.
How it happens.
Like, but now mine goes like this now.
The weird separation.
Right
Walter
there.
says, okay, bye guys. See you Friday for SmackDown. All right, Walter, thanks
Walter.
for hanging with us for a minute. Alita says, it's a tear near the sternum. Yeah. Brendan's in the chat for a minute. Hey, Brandon. Says, hey, it got to 97 here and we have a fire. Surprise, surprise.
Man.
YBD says, I just moved from New York to LA. LA's like the stupidest place I ever moved to. Sorry. So you traded Sodom for Gomorrah? I'm sorry.
For Gomorrah for Sodom. But yeah.
Either way, they're both bad. You poor thing.
Don't look back.
Janelle says, is it wrong that I am falling in love more with Mandy Rose than Dana Brooke? My lady is going to kill me if she finds out.
That's alright.
Nah. She'll be cool.
Haters gonna hate.
Robbie's like, not so much now, but before there was a lot. Okay. Well, I'm glad that it's finally calming down some, but you guys are still having to wear your PPE stuff, huh? That's crazy.
So you're saying I tore something without knowing I tore it, so it's obviously nothing important. I wasn't even sore.
With your
and I don't know when it happened. It could have been anywhere in the last, like, 10 years.
That just seems like a weird thing that all of a sudden you just tore it.
And it's on both sides, so it's got to be something that maybe connects them. Maybe. So when it tears, it lets both of them go.
all the way over.
Because I could see one, you know, like if it was a tear, but it's got to be something that holds them together.
Yeah.
Like my bra broke.
Your bra broke. Alita says Bill's is going back, never coming back, maybe one in the rural area.
Wow. Or Costco.
Oh, that's really shitty. I am so sorry.
1, 2, and no! Xavier kicks out after that power bomb. Power bro.
Robbie says, D, you were a mall rat back in the day? No. Actually, I wasn't. I didn't have friends. Alita says, no writing here. Huh. I wonder why they just decided to...
Close the
Close
doors.
them down. That's just so weird.
You think
to me.
they'd be so busy that they wouldn't want to close down?
Brandon says that would be your grandma, right? The whole 97 degrees and stuff. Wabbity's like, did you hear that they want to turn Roman face?
I hope
Oh,
not.
God, I hope they don't. Alita's like, my grandmother would be the one to do that, right?
Yeah, my grandma
like,
would
yeah,
too.
that. Exactly. Robbie's like, my next door neighbors are ham rolls. Oh, well, then don't care about them, I guess. AJ says, malls are almost a thing of the past now. You know what's funny about that, AJ, and good to see in our chat, is that they are, but it's weird because, like, Travis's daughter's generation love them.
Yeah, they are going back to the malls.
So they're trying to, like, bring that stuff back. It's really weird.
Wood slips through.
Nothing wrong with it by any means. But
One-wing angel. Riddle's
like,
in deep trouble.
Explain. Alita's like, where's my friend the Fiend? I don't know where
Oh,
Matthew
double
from
stop.
Alabama
That's
is at
it.
tonight. Maybe he got too busy with his barbecue.
Oh, Riddle kicked out.
He bridged it out. Wee.
So I wasn't in here for the commercial stops, so this match has been going for 19 minutes, but I usually stop it for commercials, but I wasn't in here, so.
Oh. Sorry. Luda says his muscle. Brenna says, could it have been when we were drunk years ago at WrestleMania when we wrestled?
Oh, yeah. Drunken wrestling.
That you separated your pectoral muscles from your sternum?
That's what I need. I doubt it.
Then we got need.
I really doubt that. That's what happened.
Right? Alita says not even a Sam's Club. That's just dumb. You should have a warehouse type business to go shop at, so you
Maybe
can
they
buy
have a local place.
2,000 cans of tuna.
Or 1,800 rolls of toilet paper.
At least.
Toilet paper. Toilet paper. Toilet paper. What are you kids doing tonight? Toilet paper. Toilet paper. Toilet paper.
Everybody says, I'm staying here for 3 to 4 months. My girlfriend got a job offer here in LA, so we have to stay here. Barf.
Xavier Woods is going to get in trouble pretty quick. Randy's just too mean.
Don't worry, he'll be on fire here pretty soon.
Here it is. Like I said, he's in trouble pretty
done.
soon. Oh, he's done. He's getting up from an RKO.
I don't know. They try to make Xavier Woods like he's really tough sometimes. So.
No, he's the one that's always going to take the fall in that group.
Chris says, that would be cool if you could cash in the $1 million title like Money in the Bank. Not just on NXT. You could challenge on any brand for any title.
Yes. And they do that with the Money in the Bank. That's what Charlotte did,
Randy's
isn't it?
like, oh, Lord.
Oh, wait, no, that's from the winning the Royal Rumble. Never
Yeah.
mind. Oh, my face must have got burned.
Did you get some sun
Yeah.
when we were out there? That's good.
My torn pectoral muscles must have got some, too. I was shirtless out there, guys. Just letting all my sexy hang out.
Riddle's dancing to Randy's music. He's like, come on, do you want to hang out with me?
He said just be himself.
He's like, I can't be myself.
Whatever
Alita's
that
like,
is.
before all of that 13 years ago. Alita's like, I hate them all, right? Alita's like, this is why I miss the 90s. Thomas says, we have Castle Court in Caerphilly. Caerphilly?
Huh. Castle Core, I'm never.
It has what we need. There you go. Why says, trust me, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, run away, buddy. Run away. Like, LA is a cesspool. Like, if you want to stay in California, that's fine. Go north. Go far north, though. Don't, like, stop in fucking San Francisco. That's like a cesspool, too. You gotta keep going further north. And then it's not so bad. Even north of that is better.
Oh.
But Sacramento is kind of becoming a cesspool, too.
Robbie
says Roman versus Ray. I think I will skip that match. That's going to be the main thing of the whole freaking Hell in a Cell, Robbie. You can't skip it. As Alita says, you're too sexy for yourself. Aren't we all? Jacob says, never mind. Brandy has a goatee. Yeah, he has a mustache and a goatee. He's got the whole face thing going. Thomas says, it's not just a name. There's a literal castle smack dab in the center of town.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I want to live in a castle.
Alita's like, actually, all the Asian markets are taking over. It's kind of a weird thing to have take over. Not in a bad way, it's just weird. I kind of wish we had a couple Asian markets, but we don't.
Like at least one.
I'd probably say something to be offensive, but ours is mostly Hispanics. We have like a lot of Hispanic restaurants.
Mexican
in town.
restaurants.
Like so many, it's ridiculous. It's just like pathetic anymore.
Chinese food places.
Oh,
Do we have
is.
any other kinds like that? Asian ones? Like Korean?
There's
Barbecue?
some Thai ones around now. That Mongolian place, but it's just. I just feel like we should have a different, what do you call it? A more diverse restaurant thing.
Well, there's a lot of places that just don't stay open. A lot of people in this town just don't go out. It's not like the other cities around us where people go out. This one is just like a bunch of old people that don't do anything. Never support the community. Said it for years.
Ooh, she's sending her back to the back of the line when she retains it. She's done.
Like I said, we have a pretty river that runs right through the middle of our town, and they put concrete walls up it that are like 30 feet high, all the way down through town. That's how much we care about our city. If they would tear that down and step that out and use it as a facility, and it would just be fun. You could literally do anything you wanted in the river all the time. Now you can't even get into it. I mean, you're against the river, but
I'm not against the river. I'm not against making it pretty. I'm against the fact that it would put a lot of people out of homes.
They're older homes. They can upgrade.
They can't, though. Where are they going to put them? Where are the homes
another house.
going? Where?
Really?
Because you can't,
They're building constantly.
With their idea, are they?
There's construction in all four directions.
That's great, but they're running out of room.
Okay.
And so you're going to tell these people who own their homes and stuff that they should go buy a house that's 4 times as much or more.
I would just
so
give it
that they
to
could
them.
have a home. But that's not how the city works, hon. That's not how
They would give them the
work.
money, and then they can go buy it.
They aren't going to give them enough money to pay to have them be able to buy another house. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they were going to do stuff like that, they should have done it to begin with instead of doing what they did. They should have never made houses.
It used to flood back in the old days.
Where they were. And so, kind of stuff. So,
all those houses were built when that wall wasn't there. All of them. So.
Right, but what you're wanting
is to take it back a whole block. To Hayes all the way up to Johnson.
Yeah.
Or past.
Yeah. But you're wanting it to go out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. And the houses were there before, so. It's got to be smart. Luna said, when times were even much simpler back then, no smartphones. Well, brick phones did exist. Social media didn't exist. The net had no life because the net didn't exist yet. The net actually existed in the 90s. Just nobody was really on it. But
yeah, Revenge of the Nerds, they used it. Shoot, War Games, they had it on that show.
Yeah.
Remember you'd plug the modem in. It was the actual phone, and you dropped it on the little modem. The old rotary phones. It's so creepy talking to young kids, and you say, I did it with McKenna the other day just to see. I was like, pretend you're on the phone, right? Pretend you're on the phone.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Have
wrong? A kid do it. They go like this.
Ew.
So this is how they go. Like, so we do this. They do this. Anyways, and then say, take a picture. So we do this. They do this. Or this. So it's either this or this. Well, a little kid just asks like a 5, 7, 10-year-old.
Right.
Take a picture. Show me taking a picture. Like, what the hell's wrong with you?
God damn fucking cell phones ruin everything.
Shit, I'm like this. I'm like... Oh, rotary phone. I just love the rotary phone.
Shit! I messed up a number! God damn it! Click.
And my grandparents had the phone number. It was 2323041. So it was the O was the last one. So it's like and then go. So it's like and then because it's the one. So 4041.
Jacob Azine says, just like Travis has a goatee. Yes, just like Travis. Randy Orton has a goatee. Robbie says, D, you're not selling Roman versus Ray very well to me, so I gotta skip it.
It's going to be the greatest match of the night. It's going to be the main event. It's going to be headline quality. And it's all over Dom. Hey, speaking of Dom, we got a Fast and the Furious 37.
YBD says, I haven't watched WWE in like 5 to 6 weeks. Oh, you poor thing. You've missed so much. Alita says, those two but love the fried pigskins. Those two but love the fried pigskins. Chris says, LOL, we have a section here in Houston, Texas. We call it Chinatown, which is racist on our part because they aren't Chinese. They are Vietnamese.
Oh.
Could call it Asian Town. They're
you
from
can't
the
change the name of it. It just is what it is.
Oh, Lita's like, Chicrones? Jacob said, Travis, I am going to come to Idaho and we will go to a wrestling show. You will have to leave Idaho to go to a wrestling show, sweetheart. You might as well just say, Travis, I got us tickets to this. Come meet me in this city and state because that's what would happen.
Very rarely do they even come to the West Coast unless it's California.
Yeah, and that's really, I mean, they'll be there, but they aren't kind of in the West at all. It's really sad.
They'll do like a house show or something in Salt Lake.
Where they have like an abundance of probably a lot of fans. They don't come to those areas, which is so weird to me. Jacob says it's the most prettiest Japanese wrestler. What? Who is?
Xia Li. Oh, wait, what?
I don't know.
Did he say it?
It's the most prettiest Japanese wrestler.
Japanese.
Oh, Asuka. You're talking about Asuka. Robbie said, I actually think Kairi Sane is prettier.
There's so many pretty.
I mean, Asuka is pretty, but I actually think Kairi Sane is prettier. Robbie says, where I live in the UK, we have really bad takeaways of kebabs and pizza and Mackie D's, just heart attack food.
Yes.
Well, and that's what it is, right?
McDonald's arches are boobies, guys. McTitties.
McTitties.
That's honestly what the big arches are.
According to a psychiatrist, he said that in the 60s that McDonald's couldn't get rid of their golden arches because it was the mother of McDonald's. Like, it was the mother of McDonald's. And that's what people associated with it. And so it's McTitties.
Old McTitties.
Old McTitties. Alita's like, knock down the house and rebuild. Rob was like, D, you would love a house 4 times bigger than you need.
Yeah. Not I.
No, I don't want a house 4 times bigger than I need. I want a house that has a bigger kitchen, and that's it. My kitchen is tiny, and it's really hard to, make things I like to make. It's very small. Alita says they did that here, gave them less money for their houses, and that's what they'll do. Alita says just to build the new stadium. And that's exactly what they did in Brazil when they did the Olympics. That's what they did in, I don't think they did it in Japan, but they did it in China when they did the Olympics there. If they're building the Olympic stuff in any specific place, they will literally take out all the quote-unquote what they call poor section of whatever, but they don't really pay them money for anything. And then say, here you go, get out of your house. Right. You have this many days to get evicted, and then we're ripping down your home.
All right. So where the river isn't necessarily the poor section. It's just an old section.
I didn't say it was poor.
I know, but I want to make sure that we stay away from that part of it. So it's not like the people can't afford other stuff. All I would say is that you, instead of passing it down when the person dies, it goes to the city, and then their relatives get the money to split.
Yeah.
There's got to be a way to do it. So whatever's the least painful to get them out of there.
Greg Clary's in the chat. Hey, Greg says, hi, WWE, I heard is going to turn Roman back into a babyface. Someone else mentioned that earlier,
Yeah,
too.
we had heard that.
I'm not sure.
I mean, if they have to redirect it and put it where the railroad is.
Right?
I mean...
He couldn't be a champion anymore. He'd have to be all lame again. Oh, wait,
Old
he is
lame.
still lame. Lita says, chicharrones. Oh, sorry. Chris is like, no, Io Shirai. Oh, Io Shirai. She is pretty. YBD says, what state are you guys in? Not trying to be weird. We're in Idaho. Chris says, Kairi is prettier than Asuka, but Io is the best. We have Charles Prophest in the chat. Hey, Charles.
Hey,
says,
Charles.
who do you see cross-facing next in NXT? I have no clue. I dislike him as champ.
You know, I don't know after seeing last night, or
Dexter
I didn't see
Lumis,
it, but it's got to be somebody bigger instead of these guys that they keep throwing at him.
Yeah, I don't know. Alita's laughing. Chris is like
I
Cross
don't know,
versus
maybe
Walter
LA
feud
Knight,
next.
but that doesn't make sense now that he's the $1 million champ or whatever.
YBD's like Cross versus D. Ugh, it's terrifying. Alita says that was the poor people. I heard the same thing. Yeah. Robbie's like, Asuka should just hip attack and put this fraud in the Asuka lock and win the match.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. That's not happening. I'm surprised Charlotte's not out here already.
Yeah, isn't she supposed to be out here, like, ruining her life just like she ruined hers?
Mm-hmm.
Like, be out there and be all...
Little ripcord
what
there.
do you call it? Aggressive?
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Not like aggressive, but... be pseudo-aggressive. I don't know. I don't know. Something. You call it something. Ooh, she missed and then bounced off the turnbuckle. Wow. She kicked the turnbuckle and then bounced off of it. She hurt her boob with that?
A little bit. She's probably trying to make sure they're still in her shirt. There's a kick. No, Ripley caught it. Oh shit.
Be careful of her
That
teeth.
was brutal. Did hit her mouth too.
As Chris says, Tony Storm hip attack.
That could kill somebody.
Thomas says, Tony has stopped doing that move for some reason. Maybe she hurt somebody. Maybe too many people do it. Maybe she hasn't had a chance to use it. Who knows? I don't know.
The old rear view.
Alita's like, Travis took me back to my cheer days. Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Why are they dog facing it?
Why do they have painted faces? It's weird. Is this like Halloween or something?
I don't know what's happening. Just watching a movie.
Movie night? Oh.
Projector.
Okay, that's just weird. Chris says no, because she's a heel. Jacob says, is Tony Storm going to come up? And Chris
I
says,
don't
no,
see that
'cause
happening.
She's a heel.
They're just barely starting to use the women again. They're all last year. They didn't use the women. They just used Asuka.
True.
That's kind of it.
They did.
But it looks like they're starting to use their women's division again.
Jacob says, delete that. I like Dakota Kai. Yeah, a lot of people like Dakota Kai.
Dakota's fantastic.
She does a good job as a tiny little girl. Because bacon's not the good parts.
Is there a better part than bacon?
I don't know, but I would
the
think
back
bacon
fat,
is the
stupid.
best. Rob is like, Diarrhea is walking around thinking she's the best, like King Kong banging on her chest. Nobody cares. She's so shameless. It's unreal. CBA. What's CBA? Why are we saying it? Thomas says, Tony Storm should be called up to SD. They need more for their women's division.
Yeah, they're not using any on their SmackDown.
Jacob says, she
Just
is
a couple.
pretty lady. That is a fact. Ah. Dakota Kai's a pretty lady, huh? Cool. Well, that's good. I can't say. Oh. CBA can't be asked. Oh. Can't be asked. That sounds weird.
Can't be asked.
Oh my gosh. Just Sounds like it should be candy ass, but it's not. It's can't be asked.
Does that mean she has a small butt?
My lord. You're and your slang over there in the UK. You guys talk about us being bad about slang. Holy shit. Like, I don't even know what language you're speaking anymore. Well, it is all, what we call that. No. Noastal? Noastal?
No astal? No ass?
No ass at all. No ass at all. I got it.
No ass at all.
No ass at all. I got it right. Chris says Shotzi was so hot last night on NXT TakeOver. Is it because she was in street clothes and she had pigtails and it took you back to your childhood of liking 3-year-olds or something? Because that's gross, man.
Ew.
Exactly.
Who makes up things like that? Stop. Bump the brakes.
Mind your business. Why don't
It
you
is
call
my-
the match that came back on?
Well, Asuka is getting her head smashed in by Rhea Ripley.
Is she? Doesn't look like that's
And
what's
Rhea
happening
Ripley
right now.
has like those
She
pants
smacked
on
her.
from that show where he cuts people up and he's got that weird mask.
Saw?
Saw.
Jigsaw?
Yeah, see the little the things on her butt and her quad.
Well, it is like, yes, you did. Chris is like, no, what the fuck do you...
She's got her hand up her pants. Like, don't put your hands up her pants.
Why is she putting her hands up her pants?
I don't know.
It's weird.
She wants to do the naked dance.
I was like, can't be asked,
it
meaning
rhymes?
I can't be asked when I put CBA.
Asked, not asked.
Are you talking about asked? Like
Yeah.
you asked
A-S-K or whatever.
something? What are we like? In weird English class? Don't know about? Like, who's making up this shit? Chris Akane is laughing. Yeah, exactly, right?
All right, so we got the former champion versus the champion right now at home if you guys are just joining us.
Formers and champions with formers.
Asuka, Rhea Ripley.
Was a former champion in NXT. As was Asuka.
Yeah, Asuka never lost the title.
Yeah.
She just forfeited it.
She had to give it up.
Rhea Ripley got beat all the time.
Yeah, she got beat. And then she was never the same after that. It was quite sad.
Yeah, Charlotte ruined her career last year. But now she's the Raw Women's Champion, so it all worked out.
Well, you know, they had to give it to somebody. They might as well give it to her for 2 seconds, right? The place.
Oh, ass to face!
Becky come
1,
back and beat
2.
the crap out of her. Maybe.
Oh, if Becky shows up, she's getting the belt.
So if anybody is interested, Lacey Evans is having a little girl.
She is.
That's the baby. She's pregnant. She's having a baby girl. She just did a gender reveal like this last week. So if you're interested in knowing what's happening with Lacey Evans, that's what's happening.
The husband's got to be like, well, are we going for 3 then?
Right?
She's like, I want to wrestle. He's like, I want you to lay on your back, so...
Alita's
Asuka.
like, Rhea's tired.
Suplex.
Chris is like, Walter might have to forfeit the title to face Cross. Maybe.
That'd be interesting. If you think they would want to keep him in the United States and if he wants to stay in the United States, they could definitely drop the belt to him.
Right? Robbie says Square always ruins other people's careers. Oh, that bitch. Shar is a bitch.
Little it kicks by Asuka. Another it kick.
With her right leg, because she cannot kick with her left.
Yeah, she's not a lefty kicker. Not an
Alita's
ambi
like,
kicker.
wow. Wow, what? What did we say? She didn't even go all
This
the way
is
to
very
the ropes.
botchy. Very
She, like,
botchy, guys.
stopped. It's
Very
so
botchy.
Weird. Where's Shar when you need her to come down and make
Whoa!
everything not good?
What was that turning into?
I'm-
Uh-oh. This is a submission hold. Texas Cloverleaf.
What happens if she just dropped down and swung back under? Oh,
Like
that's
that?
what happens.
Roll through. Asuka lock.
Rob is like, not gonna lie, man's totally forgot about Evans until Dee mentioned her.
Right.
Alita's like Lacey. Yeah, wow about Lacey. Yeah, I don't know how far along she is. She looks pretty good. Looks like she's ready to pop.
Oh, does she?
Not quite, but pretty close.
Not a brandy.
No.
Ripcord. That's it. Asuka's gonna lose.
Riptide.
Damn, she beat Asuka fair and square in like 6 minutes.
And she didn't have Shar down there to help her be distracted, which is weird, right?
Yeah, it's silly.
So, it's okay for them to... Oh, there she is. Oh my god, what the fuck is she wearing?
What the fuck?
She's like, I put on my leotard. I'm fucking ready, bitch.
She's like in Cher clothes. She's turned into Cher.
She's like, I decided to put on my leotard in the back. Oh my lord. Alita says, congratulations to her, right? It looks like so. Quickly tell me why Eva Marie has broken Twitter. She came out, but she didn't wrestle, and she had Piper Niven come out and beat the poo out of Naomi, but she took the win.
But then they said that she won. But
yeah, they said that Eva Marie won, but she didn't wrestle. She
she
came
looked
down
amazing.
in a really sexy outfit.
And right now we got Char and
I was like, Lacey, just stay at home, please.
Rhea.
No, I want Lacey to be back and be a bitch to everybody, including you. Looks like it's one of your crinoline paper. If not, there is static in the audio. Does that help?
Probably not. Bring in my other earphones. I keep forgetting. Look at this fight.
Does that help with the static? Just saying. This is a great fight. They still can't get control. They're like, we have all these men out here and we can't control these women who have problems. Like, what'd they do? Take their non-PMS pills today?
Oh my gosh.
I can say that. I'm a girl. Is Charlotte bleeding out of her nose again, like
yeah, I
always?
think she got kicked in the face.
She is.
Is her outfit ripped in the back, or is it just open in the back? What is Charlotte wearing, and why is she
dressed in the dark?
Yeah, I guess. She put on some sort of leotard.
Oh, poor Char. She's like, get off me. I'm swearing up a storm. Yeah, don't touch her.
Oh, my lord.
This is just dumb.
Let's go to next segment.
Oh my goodness. Crystal kind of like, kind of hot, Char. Looks like, oh shit, Piper Niven? Yeah. Piper Niven. Yep. Beth Evans says, I'm already home. Looks like crinkling paper. Oh, crinkling paper.
That's what it sounded. That's what I figured he was saying.
Alita says, wardrobe malfunction? Oh.
Is that what happened? The back's opened. I just didn't know if it was malfunctioned or not.
For Char?
Yeah.
No, that's her outfit.
So they just have the back open with a bra? Then why would you wear a bra?
So it has, like, you know how they have that nude stuff on a lot of Natalia's outfits? It has the strap come across the back, and then it has, like, the, whatchamacallit, down at the, like,
why
between
are you
her butt
rude?
and across her back. Yeah, why? Chris is like, LLG ASMR. Yeah, looks like ASMR, yay. Because, like, the men want to hold Char, I guess. Robbie's like, D doing up ASMR, right?
Shut up, dude. You're making it more awkward.
More awkward.
I'm sorry.
Well, I didn't know if that helped with the crinkling paper issue. Alita's like, open. Chris says, why do you think Char nose always bleed? Is it because Andrade sticks it up nose? Okay, that was ...
Ew.
Grody.
Maybe it's the powdering the nose stuff.
Alita's like, I'm loving it. Mitzi's like, it's party time. It's party in the back with Lashley and his ladies.
Over there. I don't remember her last time. Maybe
She's
she
the
was
one that
wearing
he refused to help up the stairs. He's
a little bit more conservatively dressed in the past.
Yeah, he's totally going to wish he never uttered it. Trashly, indeed. Missy's like, bring on the wine. Robbie's like, D, you should defo do an ASMR video. Oh, yeah, I should,
Mandy.
Do a wrestling one. Just whisper all the wrestlers' names. Like, Mandy. But how close do you have to get to the microphone in order to make it all weird? I'd probably say half their names wrong, and then Travis would be like, "You sound stupid."
He's gonna publicly execute Drew.
With his
And
own
he's gonna
sword?
mount his head on a stake.
Like a eating steak? Like the food
Like
steak?
like a spike. Like a spit.
Chris is
Oh!
like, Eva Marie should also bring back Zelina.
Here comes Bliss.
Alright, we got Bliss coming out. That means we've got her and Naya's thing.
Oh, it's not gonna be the main event, huh?
I guess not. It can't be.
It's gonna be the main event of the second hour.
Chris is like, yeah, you should make an ASMR channel. Jeez. Lita says, I'm thinking about doing the chandelier challenge. I don't even know what that is. What's a chandelier?
Is that where you just jump on your chandelier and swing?
Do you have a chandelier?
That's pretty cool. Make sure you post. Don't do it. Never
You'll
mind.
have instant regret.
But if somebody were to do something like that, and they better post it.
Instant regret. It sounds like right there. Instant regret. That's a total instant regret happening.
So Bliss's entrance music is just the Firefly Funhouse?
I guess. I don't know. Maybe.
Are you leaving? So Bliss is swinging on the second rope.
Good for her.
Now they're like making the music go all. Call the BFI. Old BFI.
Did you put the music in the background on this time?
I didn't touch it. I mean, it might be on. I'll go look real quick.
Because it's not on. And so there's like a background noise of crinkly.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop listening to myself because ew. Why anybody well listen to that as ASMR is beyond me. You guys are weird. These guys are weird, laughing at themselves. Bunch of wackadoodles.
Yeah, so maybe that. Just end it, and then we'll figure it out later.
You want me to listen again?
Well, I'm sure it's better. If that was where the noise was coming from.
No, it's still there.
Oh, I can. Hold on, let me switch it over. Okay. Better? You gotta wait about 15 seconds, probably.
Sorry, what?
So you probably have to wait a few seconds.
I said it's still there, and it was still there.
I know, but now it shouldn't be. I switched it over.
It's still there.
Try to turn.
The crackling sound, if that's what you're talking about.
Well, I haven't heard anything. I'm not listening.
As Robbie says, I can hear that faint crackle in the background.
Oh,
It was on earlier.
That's nice. Is that better? Just turn us down.
No.
All I can do is get rid of audio altogether. Try to cut that over. Let's see.
Stop acting like it's a circus.
What are you talking about? Any better?
No.
Okay. We will be right back. All right.
That's way worse.
Well, I had it up loud, but is that better now that it's turned down?
It's not as bad. I mean, it's still kind of there.
Well, I don't know what it could be from.
It's more in the background now than it was, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going to listen to stuff on TV now instead of myself because ew. All right, moments ago with our stuff. Hey, sorry about that.
Just trying to get the audio right,
Because
guys.
didn't notice until D said something. Blame it on Luke because he mentioned it first.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
I
me.
like to hear that stuff, but no idea why it would be all off.
What is the Chandelier channel? It's on TikTok. That's great, but I don't know what it is. Like, you have to tell me what it is because I don't watch TikTok, so I don't know what the challenges are. Like, not kidding. I don't watch it, so. Chris is like, she's looking hot. And Robbie's like, MVP with gangster starter kit on with that chain ring, Sunny G's and cane, right? His sunny glasses and his chain. Lita says it was on earlier. Still hear the static. Yes, better. Yeah, it's way lower than it was. As Robbie says, it's all good. It's very faint anyways. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it was over our voices or something, but Luke sometimes has his stuff on some really high quality things when he's listening. And so he can hear stuff in our background that maybe we don't pay attention to or you guys don't, like if you're on your phones and stuff. Deepak Free Fire Gamer Booyah says, Bobby love women. Women love Bobby. Ask Lana how he's satisfied. Can't. They're divorced.
Yeah, they got a D. She got the D, and then they got a big D.
Right? Robbie says, sounds like a vinyl record. Right? That's what it reminded me of, too. I was like, oh, it sounds like it's old school. Ellie's like, I didn't notice until D said something. Right? Chris says, LOL fatherhood ad during Bliss entrance because daddy issues. LOL, just kidding. Vindicator's like, squash match coming up in an overall mediocre show. Not really a squash match, though, because...
You think Bliss is going to squash Nia?
Do you think that Nia's going to squash Bliss?
No, I don't see Bliss losing this.
Anyways. So, Alita, you're going to have to tell me what the Chandelier Challenge actually is.
Right under the back. Right to a sleeper hold. Bliss has, got a storyline going. Vince is like, if you hurt her, you're fired.
Right. Like, you better be very, very careful
Be gentle with her. There she goes.
Like, extra careful. Oh, Jesus.
This? Oh, no.
What the?
Oh, right down on the back. Puts her to sleep. Drives her right into that turnbuckle, top turnbuckle.
I was like, has Nia lost some Terry?
Kicked her right in the hamstring.
She lost Reginald,
dropped her right
so
down.
that counts, right? Alita says it's a dance. Okay. What kind of a dance?
Chandelier dance. You don't know the chandelier?
I don't. Do you?
It's something like this.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Exactly.
It's my chandelier challenge. It's got to be a thing that hangs, right? Like a...
You hang from a chandelier and do a dance?
Upside down. Oh!
Oh, shit. Be careful.
Now just sit on her.
Don't hurt her. Rob is like, Terry as in wait. Yeah, I figured you meant that, and I said Reginald. So she lost a whole Reginald.
Oh, just tossed her.
Chris says Bliss moving like Demon Balor.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hit her with that ass.
So different.
Power slam. She sets her down.
She's like, here you go.
1, 2. Bliss kicks out.
I wonder how much working together they do. Because she is so much bigger, and stuff.
Right. Well, they're friends. I know they hang out.
They hang out
I doubt
a lot.
they're hanging out wrestling while they're hanging out. But they probably do work out together.
Robbie's like, D, you're starting to get UK slang. Every once in a while I get smart. Vindicator's like, Nia will squash Bliss because Bliss could never wrestle to begin with. Her success was circumstantial, handed to her just like the Spawn. I did like her goddess Harley gimmick. Nia is at least dressed better tonight.
Oh! A little bit. That's her finisher, but she missed. Let's just set up like The Undertaker.
Oh, crap.
Big head kick.
Just jumped up and kicked her in the face.
Oh, DDT. No. She misses. Bliss going up top. High risk. She's just sitting there. Oh, Reginald showed up.
Oh, I guess Reginald wasn't lost. He was out there.
Drop kick right into the leg.
There.
Bliss, big forearm.
She didn't lose anything. Robin said, could be your mics that's causing that crackle.
It could be. I'll have to check them out.
Could be. They just need to be reset. Chris says, Bliss sitting like Aleister Black. Was she sitting like
I thought she was going to go up top for the Twisted Bliss.
Yeah, Reginald. You might want to go back to the locker room, Reginald.
Look at her wrestling boots. They're like those Skechers from the 80s. Or not Skechers.
Converse?
Converse.
Yeah.
Twisted Bliss. What's Reginald doing?
What the?
Why would Reginald get involved?
I don't know. So dumb.
Shayna Baszler get her from behind?
No.
Oh,
She's going to mesmerize him.
Possess him?
Possess him. Oh, goody.
They're about the same size.
Are they?
Make him go get... It's like, I don't know what just happened to me. It's like she was in my head. I've seen all sorts of demonic things. Like, In Sync and the Backstreet Boys.
I guess.
What group was her husband or boyfriend in? Wasn't he in a group, a boy band or something?
Probably. Weird. I don't know. Alita says, if they take the block off the side's outfit would be nice. For Naya's. Yeah, there's a couple different things they could do that would make it a little bit nicer looking on her. Like I said, they just don't flatter her very well. Her outfits that she does.
He's like...
I don't know you. Do I know your name? I don't know you.
I feel like they should do this. I see it coming.
Why'd you came?
Is turn Kofi heel. I feel like that's where this is headed.
You think?
And I think he might actually do it.
Then here's like cringe. Bliss botched her own finisher. Now useless Reginald. Like I said, squash match.
Look
but
next
worse
to you.
than the usual ones.
No. Look next to you. Right? The dead weight.
Such a waste of time. I feel sorry for the released wrestlers. Why? Why would you feel sorry for them? Hopefully they're doing more wrestling. A loser.
See, I feel like, I mean, obviously Kofi's such a... I don't think he's worried.
I was like, Nia and Charlotte getting bad style advice from WWE. I was like, D, don't feel sorry for her. Sorry for who?
Jax, maybe.
Bling, bling. Bling, bling. Mm-hmm.
You can see it. So Kofi gonna turn heel for SummerSlam. You don't have one. See? It's gonna start because it's true.
Clicking in your brain. Do you want to be a champion or a loser?
Woods is his anchor. Now!
And he was like, Bliss
When
is
Big
the one
E was
who
there.
should have been released, agreeing to drag out this is dumb gimmick. Iconics and Mickey James got a raw deal being tossed aside for that garbage Playhouse foolishness. The Iconics got a raw deal when they split them apart and tried to make them single. When they had a great thing going with them being the Iconics, and they could have had them be tag team champions all the time, and instead they screwed them up by taking them and making them separate, all because somebody wanted Peyton Royce to be the
face, but she
face.
never was.
So, who knows? I was like, MVP should open up a Waffle House for the amount of waffle he's chatting. Is he chatting waffle, though? Because I think he's chatting truth.
Our truth.
No, major truth.
Oh. You know, it's different with Big E, though, right? When Big E was in the group, he didn't have that.
No.
Because they could work around that weakness, but now it's just a huge weakness.
Yeah. Chris says Kofi and Bobby knew Hurt Business. Alita's like, I don't like this mood. The mood of MVP making Kofi feel bad about having Xavier Woods as his partner.
I just feel like that's going to end up happening. Or they wouldn't be hinting at it. I mean, I guess they did that before with Ricochet, and Ricochet never turned. And then it was Cedric, so maybe it'll be Xavier that turns. Maybe.
Doubtful, though. Rob is like, the Iconics were done out here the day they made the main roster. Actually, they weren't. They were fucking hilarious.
I loved the first time I seen them. I was like, who is this? Because I didn't watch NXT at that time.
They were awesome together.
And they're so annoying. It was so perfect.
The annoyingness was perfect. And that's as it should be. They should be an annoying people. They should be an annoying team. And they should be bad guys. And they should win all the time. So people hate them. But love to hate them. Chris says, R-Truth, he'll turn as well. He'd have to never have the 24/7
He'd have to wrestle.
belt.
We haven't seen the 24/7 belt for a while.
Alita says, yes, they've been together from the beginning. Yeah, I just think they did the Iconics dirty when they split them. Mm-hmm. They did.
Hopefully they put them back together in some other company.
And then, the fact that Billie Kay... there was nothing wrong with the gimmick she was trying. Just because she was trying to be part of a tag team somewhere else. I mean, come on, that's funny shit. She's like, here's my resume. I can be a part of your team. But they never gave her a chance to be part of that team.
Right. I love the idea. And what they should have done is to either just faded her out or just had Peyton be there one night. And then she goes to Peyton with it and they get back together and move forward. But they should have put them back together, not cut them.
Right? And Robbie's like, D, loving the B-listers. Well, I don't really consider them B-listers.
They were the only true tag team in the women's division.
What you would consider fucking A-listers in the fucking women's tag team division. Because what I see is garbage. Like, not one of them should be tag teams. Like, they were all singles wrestlers that they put together.
I like the Riot Squad. But yeah.
Well, yeah, the Riot Squad was a tag team.
But that's no longer either.
But that's no longer a thing either. But, I mean, the Iconics were a tag team. They were an actual tag team. They weren't like two fucking singles wrestlers that they were like, let's shove these two bitches together and see what happens. And then make them, like, have to be like each other. And I mean, come on now, right? Like, Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke. Like, all of a sudden now they're like, let's dress alike and let's do our hair the same. And you know what? Let's braid each other's hair and have a sleepover in the middle of the fucking wrestling ring. Like, fucking seriously? That's the kind of fucking shit you want? That's your A-listers? Barf.
All right, now we're waiting for Jackson Riker. Elias is in the ring.
I feel lately that all they're doing with the fucking titles is giving them to people, and I'm not saying that Bobby Lashley didn't deserve it, but they're giving it to people who are like, I never had a title match. Like Tamina and fucking Natalya in the tag team titles.
That's not going to last forever.
I'm like, did they deserve it? I mean, I'm not saying that at some point they didn't, but all of a sudden Natalya got better and she's not a jobber anymore. You want to talk about fucking B-lister? Like, Natalya is a fucking B-C-lister, if that. And I know she has fans, great. I'm glad, because she should. Just like any other wrestler out there needs to have fans, whether a B-lister,
is Jackson Riker
going
to get a big push? Do you think he'll get a big push? Cut his
Jackson
hair,
Riker?
cleaned up a little bit, had some spittle last week. That hung down to his knee.
I don't know, maybe they decided he needed to have his own,
He's got like 1,000-yard stare eyes, like he's got trauma.
And the Riot Squad was a legit tag team. They didn't get squashed until Ruby got injured. And then all of a sudden they weren't a tag team anymore. And when she came back, they weren't a tag team. And then they put them back together. And then they fucked him over.
Yeah, they should have done that all different. It's sometimes the writing there is just so weird. Like what they do with some of the wrestlers.
Just makes no sense to me.
Vince hates tag teams. We know that.
Yeah. So you can't really say they're B-listers because I don't think that they're B-listers because it's not like they couldn't fucking wrestle. The problem of it is the goddamn dumb assholes in the back who think they're so great with their creative crap isn't creative at all. They're just a bunch of dumb shits who that would be really funny if they broke them up.
Let's break them up, push Peyton Royce. Then Peyton gets on TV and says, hey, well, they need to push somebody else besides Charlotte. When Charlotte came back and almost came into tears, that was like on one of those Talking Smacks or whatever. Raw Talk. Then
They did. And
they
it
just
wasn't
gave
her,
it to Rhea
and
Ripley.
she got fired.
And then she got fired. So I was like, whoa.
So, I mean,
I guess keep your
watch
mouth
what you
closed.
say. And they say that a lot, but you got to remember, this is a corporation. This isn't like some mom and pop thing down the street where you get to say whatever the fuck you want. This is a corporate thing, and if you're going to be the face of it, you can't be out there saying shit like that and not reap the consequences of what happens.
And you see it with Ali all the time, because Ali can't keep his mouth shut.
Yep.
And now, when was the last time you saw Ali in a match? Basically on 205, not 205, what's that called? The main event?
Yeah.
He wrestles on main event.
Because now all he does is kind of talk smack to Mansoor.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're going to set up something.
And who's gotten a match out of it? Mansoor.
Right.
So.
Yeah, don't open your mouth. I mean, you can open your mouth in here. You're more than welcome to. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to those guys.
Yeah. Grant T's like, I got some ice cream. That is the way to do it, man.
Is it monkey bone? What was it called?
Chunky Monkey?
Chunky Monkey.
Alita says, not that Iconuts. I love the Iconics. I thought they were fucking hilarious. But, they're women after my own heart because I have a very screechy, gross, witchy voice. And so it was perfect. Robbie's like, what is it? Company night fraud? Yes. Vindicator says, already forgot about R-Truth, which is a good thing. Maybe a time off will change his mind to being serious again like he was in the Indies.
Never going to happen. I did watch him win the Impact Championship the other day on a video on YouTube. I was like, oh, I didn't know he ever won the Impact Championship.
Chris is like, yeah, well. So he did it again. He let himself get counted out again and gave the win to Riker. That's just weird.
WWE loves these freaking 2.5-minute matches.
So all of a sudden, Travis was complaining about how the refs in WWE couldn't count to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Now they can't stop counting to 10.
Yeah, now there's countouts on every match.
Chris is like, yeah, well, they better push Liv. She beat Mella last week in the rematch.
Yeah, they'll have a
feud going on there for a while.
A swing match.
Yeah.
I would assume Carmelo will win that.
Right. Alita's like, wah, exactly. Chris is like, LO, yes, I want Mandy and Dana's sex celebration on Raw. Rob is like, LOD said barf. Vindicator's like, let's hope Jackson is not a horrible drool monkey this week. He didn't. He kept his drool in his face. Whereas, like, in the end, they got squashed D. They all do. Every single one of them. They could be the best goddamn wrestler out there, and all of a sudden they do something wrong. They could put their toe in the wrong place, and they get squashed every fucking week.
Do you think they're going to put Charlotte and Rhea in the cage? Because I would assume they're going to put a women's match and a man's match in there.
You think they're going to do a women's match in there?
I would assume so.
I'm not sure how that'll work out, but sure. Why not? That's right. Chris says Riker versus Rude. Alita says men like Riker should be dominant.
Yes.
Because he has saddlebags for his quad muscles. Thomas says, just wondering when WWE will be sold off. Who knows?
It could be this week or it could never be. Like it's tough. I don't know.
Vindicator says, but it's weird how Riker look minus the beard. Reminds me of Lance Storm. Maybe it's the bald spot. LOL.
Oh, Lance Storm.
Well, he has a beard still. It's just trimmed up like Robert Roode.
Drew Mack.
And he, trimmed his hair, so he doesn't look as weird. Rob says the women's division is dead anyway. Can't be asked. Chris says, where is my boy Garza? Who knows?
We didn't get to see him. We still got plenty of time, though. There's still 45 minutes.
Is he even
left.
on Raw?
So what is going to be the end? What's the end of this?
I don't know.
I figured this would be the main event.
Who is
There's
he
no
up
way
against?
this is lasting AJ Styles. There's no way this is lasting 45 minutes.
Well, no. But is he going to win?
It's tough. I mean, I'm sure Almost is going to be out there.
But here's like, so Monday Night Recap has officially become Monday Night Count Out. Good to know. I wish AEW would pull a WCW and schedule Monday night shows for New Age and Monday Night Wars.
They probably could get away with it. I honestly think they could.
They
just
have stuff on their YouTube channel on Mondays.
That doesn't count. But,
I didn't say it did. I'm just saying they have stuff that they do on Mondays. Not saying that they couldn't just put that on fucking regular TV. I'm just saying that they have stuff on their YouTube.
Yeah, go to TBS, do it on Mondays, do Monday Night Wars, and just sign one of these guys, one of these big names.
So now McIntyre's
Or
in the
three.
chat with her knives. And Chris says, Austin Theory reminds me of Lance Storm.
Old Austin Theory.
Austin Theory is a...
Austin Theory reminds me of Finn Balor,
He's a
but
twat.
bigger.
Austin Theory is a twat. Rob is like, Garza is dead food, fam. You know damn ones. He's totally like a B-lister. They're all B-listers at this point.
There's only one
According
A-lister.
to Robbie, there's every single one of them are B-listers. Champions are B-listers. Every wrestler's a B-lister.
No, Roman's
Nobody's
not a
good.
B-lister.
But does he like him? No. So if he doesn't like him, they're just B-listers.
Just another B guy.
Just another B-lister. All a bunch of loser pants. All a bunch of twat idiots out there.
I feel like they got to do something with Seth Rollins here pretty soon.
Oh,
He's getting
boring.
swandered.
He's getting boring, like Drew McIntyre. It's just boring. Boring! Boring. Boring.
Did you get burned?
No.
Does that hurt?
No.
Smack.
No. Doesn't hurt. It was red earlier, but I don't think it's red anymore. It's not really. I have none of those goals.
Felix or something. Oh, she had babies.
Babies!
All she cared about was her survival. She had her incubator with her gold medal around it. All she cared about was her baby. Why did she have her gold medal around it then?
She's like, I only care about this and my gold medal.
That's too bad. I don't know if it died or whatever, but
No, she's showing pictures of it at the Olympics and shit. She lived just fine. They don't let them die anymore. They live forever. Like, oh, you were a preemie incubator baby? Oh, don't worry about it. You lived because of technology.
you know what they used to do in ancient Sparta?
They threw him in a...
They were born weak or weird, misshapen. They just throw them off a hill. They'd get inspected at birth. All babies were inspected and then tossed in a hole.
Can we go back to that? I'm just kidding.
They also took him away at 7 and taught him how to fight
Let's
to
do
the
that
death.
too.
Call it a Spartan
They do
lifestyle.
that in some one country still, don't they?
I wouldn't think
Every
so.
kid like has to go. Like they put them in like military stuff or
Like Hildogi or something like that. I can't remember how you say it.
Isn't there a place like they do that? Or
I wouldn't think so.
Vindicator's like, I'm upset WWE won't schedule events in Idaho. We need Travis to join the commentary table and liven up the shows, make them somewhat tolerable.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God.
I'm down.
Robbie's like, AJ 99% better than the others on the roster, in my opinion.
AJ's one of the top
AJ
guys.
is an awesome wrestler.
And
but
they make him out...
is he an A-lister?
Yes. He's an A-lister on any company that
He's
at.
not. He's phenomenal. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm. He's a P-lister.
But are they helping him out in his career? No. Are they kind of burying him by giving him like Amos as his person, and he's having to like babysit him a little bit and like show him the ropes.
Right, but they make AJ the weaker one in the tag team, and this is goofy.
Yeah, it's weird.
Although AJ does get all the pins.
Right. But they still make him like weird.
Uh-huh. He's the one that has to tag out, he's the one that's getting beat up.
It's just weird to me. Like the whole thing is weird.
Well, hopefully RK Bro takes the titles from him. But I don't see how they're going to do it. Because who are they going to pin? It'd have to be AJ.
Mm. It's run rampant. This is all you need to know right here.
He's bringing in
Oh my God, there's a big fat tear that was CGI'd on his face.
He's bringing in Samoa Joe to clean up house.
Whatever. Like, he could do anything. He has a broken thumb. Alita's like, yes, they are. Robbie's like, LOD, AJ has done it all. He's chilling now. Just making money now.
Yeah, he's making big money, too.
He should do more. Now he's just a jobber.
He's not. He's
totally
it doesn't
a jobber.
matter. He's making so much money,
He's
it
just
doesn't
a jobber.
matter.
He's just a
The
jobber.
B-lister
Stepping
jobber.
stone jobber. Alita's like, welcome to all the new people in chat. Hit the like button. Yeah!
Yeah, everybody start thumbing up.
Give it a thumbs up, guys. Give us a thumbs up on our wonderful videos of loveliness.
Oh, is that one in the cell? Or is it just at Hell in a Cell?
Hell in a Cell.
Is it going to be in the cell? It just says Hell in a Cell.
What? That's just dumb. That's the only Hell in a Cell match so
Oh,
far.
okay. So there is one from each show. Okay, good. So those are going to be the two matches. They'll probably just have those two then. No women
The
in a cell.
champions?
Yeah.
Oh.
No women in a cell.
The women champion isn't going to go in a cell? Maybe she should. That's where she should be. Stay there. Be whipped. Rob's like, AJ is rolling like Snoop Dogg now.
Oh, Bobby
Is he?
coming out. Maybe this will be the main event. They'll just push it.
I don't know.
'Cause we're
They
already
didn't
at 24.
say that he couldn't come out.
I mean, it's literally been 10 minutes
He's
since.
just going to hang
nothing.
out up there with his hose.
He got the hoe train. It's like if you are watching babies or if you have kids, and there's a show on TV called Dinosaur Train, and I almost started singing the Dinosaur Train for the hoe train.
Well, they might be dinosaurs. For
Dinosaur
all we know how old
train!
they are.
Dinosaur Train. It's on PBS. I'm all hoe train. That's where I get my dinosaur knowledge.
So
It's science.
Spending too much time with his ladies.
He's getting soft.
This
Sitting
is
around the
dumb.
pool all day, chasing the muff around.
I'm just so
Can I put
tired
some
of
cream
this.
on your rug?
Probably like AJ versus Drew. Yeah, that's what's happening right now. AJ versus Drew McIntyre is happening right now. Vindicator's like,
Coming
so
right through the
Alexa
hose.
versus Shayna is supposed to be bad
Oh.
versus evil, but the build-up has been so rushed and
Look at
non-existential.
the girls just reached out and touched him. Like, he's huge.
She's like, ooh, you're cute. Ooh, look at you.
AJ should just go take a seat.
Oh my god. AJ's like, wow, maybe I should stay up here. This is awesome. I'm not gonna go down there. This is dumb.
Almost holding hands. Her hand looked tiny in his hand. She's like holding his pinky.
He's a little distracted. Oh my.
It's a big dude.
Lita's like loving the chest hair. Yeah, he does keep it natural, don't he?
Wow. Oh, Mac?
He does not shave or nair or wax or
He might cut it
whatever.
down a little bit. Because I have the chest hair, but mine's longer than that.
Luda's like, oh, well, it doesn't need sunscreen. Oh, yeah. Does it?
It's not like Seamus.
He's not white. He has a little color. He's not a ginger. That's why. Robbie's like Drew McIntyre. Something like that. Let's become him
my
again.
FedEx guy stopped and hung out for...
Jamal stopped by again?
Yeah, he hung out with me for about a half hour, 45 minutes.
He stopped by at his lunch or something?
Yeah, he stayed. He just
That's
knocked.
funny.
He had nothing. Like, he just knocked on the door. What you up to? He's over there petting the dogs.
That's funny. He's a crazy guy. One of these times he's going to come over for a UFC fight.
Yeah, he said it. He's going to try. I told him the next one's the 10th, and it's Conor McGregor, and he's like, oh, my girlfriend's 5-year-old has a birthday that night. That's his birthday party. Is the 10th.
Yeah, he's kind of like my brother. Like, they have, like, all this stuff that's happening or excuses.
Well,
as to
yeah, but
why.
his is a girl. I understand that because there's not a lot you can do about it.
Yeah, Danny has a girl.
Yeah, Danny's
He's married.
That helps. So if you're married, that's a game changer because then you can go do stuff. It's the dating stuff. And Danny's been with his girlfriend for freaking 20 years.
Yeah, well, Jamal they're engaged, so it's pretty much being married.
Almost.
Doesn't matter.
But she lives out of town, so he has to go see her every week. And
Oh. Why is she out of town? Alita's like, and nice. I'm sure it's very fluffy. I do not mind chest hair. It does not bother me. It's very manly.
I have a bunch of it.
I think it's weird when they start, like, shaving it and waxing it off and stuff. It's kind of weird to me.
I had
like,
mine gone for years, but it's there now.
Maker's like, so the ladies look nice, but enough to get me into this rehash match. So I will fade out of here and tentatively agreed. Hopefully see you guys on Friday Night Recap.
We will be here.
Shows worry me.
Yeah, you know, it makes me wonder if this is going to be the main event. It's got to be, though, right? Like,
I guess.
they're going to push it and then
Gonna
something's
have a
going to
really
happen
long
here.
match.
Oh, don't do
like,
that.
Doing stupid stuff.
MVP's going to stop him.
Amos is like, here, I'll save you.
Come on.
Oh my god, seriously, this is dumb.
Viking Raiders?
Ugh.
How does this even remotely make sense? Oh, because they're going up against AJ and Almost.
Almost, yeah, okay.
Almost taking off his jacket.
They're taking off all their gear. Oh my god, seriously.
So is it going to be a 6-man tag team or 6-man match?
Like,
maybe?
why would you even have this stuff going on? They weren't even wrestling. Oh my god, so down.
Isn't that weird just to have them show up? I mean, I get the AJ and Almost and them are going to fight, so.
Alita's like, I got a new assistant today, and he brought his dog. He didn't want to leave. The dog didn't want to leave?
That's cute.
What kind of assistant? What do you need an assistant for? To, like, do, like, your, like, errands? Like, go get your dry cleaning and stuff? Are you famous?
Are you famous?
Is that why you have an assistant?
Yes, because only famous people have this system. Like, I want to watch Wrestling Gap tonight. Do I have time?
Please ink that in. Don't pencil it. Robbie says Bob thinking he's the notorious B.I.G. with all them ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Something. The Nicker's like, but anyway, take care, you two. Bye. Bye, Ben. We'll be here on Friday for
It looks like they're doing
SmackDown
something else.
and probably AEW, because it sounds like it's going to be on.
I'm so not looking forward to that.
It's going to be on Friday this week. It was supposed to be on Saturday, which is really weird.
Oh, and then it's going to be on Saturday the week after. But
Yeah.
she won't be here.
Did you find somebody to take my place?
I've asking around a little bit.
Alita says 20 years and not me. Fiend Knight says, hey you. Fiend Knight says, hey everyone. Hey Matthew from Alabama. You just got home. What were you doing?
Out.
Why weren't you home?
Catching fish. That's all they do in Alabama.
Piffs. Ravi says Viking Raiders, what the fuck, random.
Just
so
super
they
random.
supposedly Travis reminded me because they did have a fight with AJ Styles and Amos.
It'll be at the pay-per-view.
And they're supposed to have it at the pay-per-view. Like, that's for the titles. Like, they got their title chance or whatever.
We're going to see a 6-man match when we get back, right? They're going to do a 6-man.
Alita says, nope, she's not famous. God damn it, you're famous in our chat. Phoenix says, thanks for not saying anything, Alita. Alita's grocery store and laundry. The dog didn't want to leave.
That's what I need. Somebody to do my laundry.
Oh my god, seriously. Just do
I
your
thought
own
about
laundry.
hiding. I thought about hiding it.
I thought about hiding the laundry, but, you know, after a while I won't have any clothes. And then it'll be like, Talika, can you buy... I'll be like, where are all your clothes? I don't know. I just... I hate the laundry. Where the fuck would you hide it? Like, your house is so small, you'd have to, like, slowly throw it all away in the garbage or something. Alita's like, hi, Fiend, missed you. And Fiend's like, oh, did you? Yeah. So she asked about you earlier, Matthew, from Alabama. I don't know where you were or what you were doing, but Alita did ask about you earlier tonight. Where's Fiend? It's like, I bet you had a great time from not hearing from me, Alita.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, are you like asking
Sorry.
for compliments or something? My god, dude.
That was a fantastic car. Did you see that car?
No, I wasn't looking at it.
It had a jet engine on the roof.
What
and he's
did
like,
it
I
do?
don't want to die! He's like...
Oh, jeez. We still have Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles. We have our own, whatever you call that, lumberjack match happening, I guess, a little bit. We got Amos, and we've got Bobby Lashley down there with MVP, and we've got the Viking Raiders. We've got Drew McIntyre and AJ just hanging out in the ring doing their thing.
Yes. Lots of things.
Doing their thing. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Ugh.
You got 27 minutes.
Yet? Oh my god, this is too much time.
Not very much time at all.
How much time do we have left now?
Oh my god. Are we there yet? 1, 2, AJ kicks out.
How much time do I have left?
26 minutes. Oh, it's been forever.
Well, it was like very quiet. Phoenix says, how do you like Eva's debut tonight?
I thought it was fantastic.
She won her match. It was amazing.
She's 1-0.
Alita's like, I'm going to rent that. What are we renting? Hey, look, they cleaned up all the MVP area up there, the VIP area up there. The ladies have
got rid of the hose.
Shunned to the back.
The hoe train.
Ravi says, is Keith Lee ever coming back?
Yes.
Or is he enjoying watching the Gab with his feet up, practicing his Shakespearean accent?
I'm assuming he's doing that also, but I believe he'll be back, and he'll be back pretty soon. We need him because Bobby needs a legit competitor. If it's not going to be the big man, Brock. I want to see this fight happen, and I want to see Brock rip the side of the cage off to get inside of it. Literally just rip the whole door off.
And then make weird monster noises because he can't talk really well.
But if he comes back, they're going to have to put Paul Heyman with him in it, so it's like a... And it's not like Paul Heyman couldn't do both, but it would just be weird.
Yeah, he's totally
They should have
so
put
bad.
Eva Marie with him, but Eva Marie's not that good of a talker.
Right. Aaliyah's like, nah. Aaliyah's like F9. Phoenix like Keith Lee and Mia Yim asked for their release, so they sitting out.
No, I think we're gonna see her pretty
I
soon,
haven't heard
too.
anything about there having any releases, and Mia Yim was supposed to make another debut here not too long ago. And
Yeah, she'll be on SmackDown here pretty soon.
Bob says AJ should throw Drew into MVP. That would be funny.
Yeah, but he's hurt. In real life, he's got a torn knee ligament.
Yeah, he's got props.
You can't be throwing 250-pound
old.
men at him.
You have to be careful with old people. They break really easily.
Don't
I know,
throw
I
humans
found out.
at him.
Just kidding.
Finger. Because I'm old. That would have hurt a 12-year-old, though.
Or he's like, do you
Oh,
need
shit!
getting Keith Lee on the Gab? Never, because he's never coming here. Why would he? He's
Why wouldn't
got better things to do, like his fiance and whatever else he does in his life.
He talks like this, and so anytime he wants to, he can be on the Gab.
Oh, really? Phoenix like Mia Yim on SmackDown is going to go downhill. What? No. Mia Yim's so amazing.
Reckoning. Isn't that her name? It's Reckoning.
She's such a good wrestler.
You know, that could have all been Shayna Baszler's fault. Looking
Yeah.
back at that match. I mean, I would have to go look at her wrestle somebody else some other time, but...
Oh, no, we did. She was bad then, too. It wasn't Shayna Baszler, although Shayna Baszler is bad. Athena says, I saw Piper Niven from NXT UK out there with Eva. Yeah, she's the one that was out there, but Eva won.
Yeah, the ring announcer said Eva's now 1-0, so...
Yeah,
she won her debut.
She said, and your winner, Eva Marie, is what she said. She grabbed the mic from the guy and told him who the winner was. Robbie's like, you could interview him and his soon-to-be wife. Right. Lita's like, I like her as Reckoning. Yeah, you didn't have to see her face.
She's not ugly.
Just kidding. She's actually really pretty.
Yeah.
I just hate her wrestling. She's really bad at it. Really
I was never a big fan of her wrestling
in NXT,
style.
she was horrible.
I think she looks good. But we're not supposed to just go by looks.
Yeah, we can't. We can't just go by looks because...
because if we just go by looks, the champion should always be Eva Marie. And Bliss. Sasha Banks. Carmella.
Alita's like, very pretty. Robbie's like, do you have too many agendas? I have no agendas. Who are you? Get out of my chat.
AJ Styles in a little bit of trouble here.
Oh no, he's in trouble? Oh, how could that possibly be?
Look at that power.
AJ is
Right to a
phenomenal.
brain buster. 1, 2, and AJ kicks out.
He kicked out. Luke's like, I just want Eva Marie's abs. LOL.
Right?
She
Yeah,
worked
she was
really
ripped.
hard for those. She's definitely in very good shape. That's for sure. And she never has to wrestle, which is fine. We don't ever have to see her wrestle in the ring. She can just be like a Vicky Guerrero on the outside being a bitch.
That referee was counting super fast.
They do that sometimes.
He's kind of suspect.
Suspect.
This referee's suspect.
Suspect. He is suspect. Is he the imposter?
I don't know. He's suspect.
I think he's the imposter. Suspect. This referee is suspect. They need Ref Jessica out there so she can count all slow and stupid.
Be out of position. She'd be
where
like,
am I? I don't know where I am.
these guys would probably land on her.
She probably forgot what she was doing. She's over there putting her makeup on. But I was like, your reactions crack me up too funny.
AJ.
Well, I'm glad I crack you up.
1,
Somebody else.
2. Seriously, he needs to slow his countdown.
Looks like she puts her workouts on Instagram. She has ridiculously insane workout routines. Well, good for her. I mean, that's what you gotta do when you get all old and gross, right? You gotta make sure you work out and keep everything all where it belongs. Rob was like, D, the ways you just spoke was a CBA moment.
Uh-oh.
Can't be asked. I don't understand you. It makes no sense. Like, your slang makes no sense. Like, it really doesn't make any sense. Well, it's like, they all are suspect.
Suspect.
They're complete suspect.
Oh, Bobby just got punched.
Him in the face. Ooh.
MVP. Should have hit him
He's
in
like,
the face.
I'll bop you in the head with
He's
a
like,
cane.
I'll wrap this around your cranium.
He should. He should have donked him on the head, like right in the middle of it, like this. Boink! And then saying how good he is.
Oh, and down. AJ's down with that big clothesline. We'll kip up. Uh-oh. Ring the bell. So, 6-man.
Ugh, so dumb.
I thought that was going to happen after.
We gotta have more stupid wrestling here, guys. Everybody stay tuned for what's happening.
That was 10 minutes,
It's
almost
like,
exactly.
She may not be able to wrestle, but I'm pretty sure she could kick someone's head off to oblivion.
Yeah, I'm sure she's tough.
I'm pretty sure.
I like her. I'm not going to say anything negative about her. I don't have anything negative to say about her.
Are her workouts as insane as Sheamus's? Because he does all those weird workouts and he does them with other people, and then he couldn't keep up with Asuka. It was hilarious. Robbie's like, yeah, the way you spoke about Mia Yim was a CBA moment.
No.
About her how? I still don't get it. Your joke is lost on me. Alita's like, not street
No.
fight. Street fight.
Not dance fight. Fight.
Not dance fight. Fight. Which is so funny because he said it in that show. I had to tell you about it because it was so funny. Looks like, yeah, Seamus actually couldn't keep up with Eva's routine either. He was about to pass out. That's so funny. Oh, God.
No, thank you.
Boomers. Ugh, seriously. How fucking dumb. So weird. I don't understand it. Well, it looks like then after the lifting workout, she goes, time for my 5-mile run. He literally said, fuck that. That's funny. That's a good way for him to show him up, that's for sure.
That's how you get it done. Outwork everybody in the room.
Yeah, like Christian. He does it.
She should go work out with David Goggins.
Ew.
Go on a 200-mile run. That dude's nuts. He'll run for like 36 straight hours.
Who did?
David Goggins. Like, he runs 200 miles sometimes.
Damn. That's way too many.
Like, that's...
As far as, like, I bet D could run more than 5 miles. Whatever. I can't even run half a mile. As Alita says, yeah, yes, fuck that. Exactly. I am on Alita's team on this one. Like, I've done the whole going to the gym and working out stuff, and I'm going to tell you this much. I enjoy lifting weights and being strong, but I fucking hate cardio. Like, I hate it. Like, all girls are like, oh my god, I love cardio. I just like being on, like, the machine and, like, just running or walking. And I'm like, I fucking hate that shit so bad. Like, it's, like, the worst thing ever. I don't know who fucking invented it, but it's dumb. So, they can drink the water, but they can't be touched by the water. So if they drink the water, wouldn't their lips change into fishy lips? When they drink it?
I don't know the rules.
What a dumb movie. I have questions. That's stupid. Oh, sorry.
You know I don't speak Spanish. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Alita's like the treadmill and weights. Treadmill, no. I hate the treadmill. Weights, yes. Weights, fun stuff. Robbie's like, go on, do you lifting weights like Mark Henry? No. I'm a girl. I am a girl. Not a dude. I don't even pretend to be able to do things like a dude. I am a girl. I was excited about the things I could do as a girl. And I have very long limbs. So, like, me and, like, making muscle just isn't as grandiose as you would think. Like,
So, but no
I'd be
Bobby.
like
I don't see a
Charlotte
Bobby.
Muscle.
Is Bobby in the back changing his clothes?
No, he's out there. 6-man tag is Bobby,
I don't
AJ,
see
and
him.
Almost.
Do you see him?
I haven't looked over in their corner. He's probably on the
Yeah,
floor.
he went backstage to put on his wrestling gear. That's what I figured.
MVP is out there. He's like, I gotta go get dressed down for my match here. Greg Cleary's in the chat saying, oh, a big, strong girl. Oh, yeah, yes. Yeah, that's it. Rob is like, big up D on the weights, though. Alita says, I can squat 600. There you go.
What?
I don't know if I believe it.
600?
I don't think any girls ever squatted 600. Even the Olympic girls, have they?
I have no idea, but that's ridiculous. That's a huge number.
As a girl.
It's very impressive.
Yes, very.
The highest I've ever squatted is 550. You got me by 50. I could bench 405. Don't tell me you can bench higher than 405.
He's like, here, I'm out here, now I'm going to beat you up for a minute, and then go to my corner. Rah! Lita's like, yes, I have strong legs.
That's very strong legs. Like you could pick up a car.
I was like, squatting like that, you will end up with a butt like Kim K.
Right?
But would you?
Pull a Jeep out of a ditch. With your butt. Like Mandy.
Don't look at what I'm doing.
Oh, don't look at what I'm doing.
Do that.
I'm doing this. Eric just got slammed right into the corner. Now, Eric's a big, strong dude, but he's in there with Bobby. So.
Roberto says, y'all have a good night. See y'all for Friday Night SmackDown. All right, Roberto, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We'll see you on Friday. Alita says, I was doing that in high school. Robbie's like, Kim K bought hers, though. According to her, it's completely real.
Supposedly, they did an x-ray. It's funny because I have seen one or two of those shows. You know, it's been on for 20 years. This is their 20-year.
Kardashians have? What the fuck? I'm so glad I've never watched that show.
I watched one or two, and they took a bum and they got him new teeth. That was Chloe. And this is when Chloe wasn't pretty. I think Chloe got really pretty later on in life. Like when she was 50. But when she was younger, she was not that pretty.
No. And it's all the makeup and contouring makeup that they do, actually.
On Chloe? On the oldest one? The one that was married to Lamar Odom.
Yeah. She's probably the only one, if they take off all their makeup, that she actually is pretty. Without makeup on.
Well, I think the younger ones are really pretty.
No, they fucking ain't.
I don't know, the Jenners?
No, they're not. Maybe the one girl
but you can't,
might be,
there's no way you can tell me that
the one that had
Kim without makeup on's pretty. She's gorgeous. Kim Kardashian's probably one of the prettiest women that's ever walked the face of the earth.
Without makeup on?
I guarantee she's still pretty. People just don't like her, but you still have to admit that she's pretty.
I don't think she's pretty.
I mean, she was with Kanye West. I mean, how pretty do you have to be Kanye?
You don't have to be very
she
pretty.
She bedded Kanye. She had Southwest or East or North or whatever. Boom.
They had all of those. It's like my butt is better than Kim K. Great Clary says the world record is 603 for guys or girls.
Definitely not guys. Guys can go over 1,000. Or
Arby's is in the chat. Hey, Arby's says, can't wait till you try our brisket bacon flatbread. It is not unlimited time. Oh, yeah?
Why do you come in here? I end up having your food. That's what I did last week.
Alita says last season.
Damn.
Yeah, it is their last season. They are done. Robbie says, Alita, thumbs up. Robbie says, Kanye West ruined himself marrying Kim K, right? Alita's like, and bigger. As Alita says, her butt is bigger than Kim K's.
Dun, 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 dun,
Chris says, long-ass match. Well, it's 2.
4 minutes.
It's 2 matches, right? So it was Drew versus AJ. And then that one ended because Lashley came in and started beating up Drew.
Right, because Drew hit him first.
So they had that. So then they decided, everybody else was down there, so then they decided to do a 3-on-3. So they have AJ, Amos, and Lashley in one corner, and then the Viking Raiders and Drew McIntyre in the other corner. So they started a whole new match with 6 tag team match people. 6-man tag team.
Yes.
Whatever. As Chris says, Kim is not that hot. Craig Clear says, I take that back. Old record. The world record for a women's squat is 879. Did she blow out her knee? I've seen one of those. It was disgusting. Chris says, Alita, is that so? Alita says, yes. Chris says, Alita, you want to show me? LOL. Yeah, this is not show and tell chat, guys. Rob is like, when Kanye had dyed his hair brown, he looked like Duracell battery. Not going to lie.
The copper top.
As Alita says, I can't. Alita is in a very serious long-distance relationship here, and she can't show you anything of her goodies. No goodies. You don't get to see goodies.
My goodie. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard of their pockets. That's her walking to her car. She just listens to that song in her head all the time.
Poor Alita.
She's at the store. She pulls over at the old Costco. My milkshake brings out a boat. Yeah. She's got all these guys followed from behind, and she's like, "My milkshake brings out a boat. Yeah. It's better than yours." Damn right.
Oh, jeez.
She's driving down the road. So we've heard the stories of
like,
Tony Romo, right? Tony Romo pulls over and he helps people with their flat tires and stuff.
Oh, is that what he does now?
Yeah. No, that's what he did when he played. I'm sure he still does. He's just a good dude. That's Alita. She's just driving down the road. Somebody's stuck in a ditch. She's like, pushes them right out of the ditch with her butt. Don't worry, I got this. Like we were gonna call a tow truck, but Alita showed up.
Weird. Probably like goodies like Ciara. I don't know her.
I don't know who Ciara is.
Alita says, yes, I do. It's my hashtag. Milkshakes. Chris says, LOL, I like the Family Guy episode when Peter sang the milkshake song.
I don't know if I've heard it.
I haven't heard that one. The only one that I mean, I've seen a lot of the Family Guy episodes, but the song I know that he does a lot is the bird is the word.
Bird is the word.
He had a record, and they were so mad they tried to, like, break his record, and then he had another one. The whole episode was about him.
Is that the one where he had the bird in his beard?
No,
That was like an endangered species or something.
It was like an endangered
It was protected.
bird, and it was protected, and so he couldn't get rid of it, and so he had to, like, keep his beard until the birds got old enough to fly away. But he didn't want him to fly away. He tried to keep him. But he had, like, bird poop all over his beard and shit, and he was, like, feeding him because the mom left. So he was taking care of him. Too funny. If that song starts out some way, and then he's like, oh, the bird is the word. The bird, the bird is the word. And you're like, oh my God, stop. My favorite is when he has what's-his-face on there.
Boom, look at that.
Ooh, piece
Almost.
of candy.
Yeah.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. So no shit, one year, Halloween time, some poor kid had a hole in their bag of candy. And we went out there the next day, we were taking garbage out to the garbage. And Travis was like, you gotta come out and look at this. I found like a trail of candy from our house.
It was like every about 10 feet there was a piece of candy laying on.
Oh, I was like, oh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy.
I mean, he did luck out a little bit. He lost like a toothbrush, and there was like an eraser or something. I'm like, why? Who's giving out toothbrushes and erasers?
You rotten
Give him a
people.
cavity.
That is not what Halloween is about, people.
Ibar. I remember Ibar had that neck surgery, and Bobby's just wrenching on that neck. Look at the guns.
Ew, gross.
The
He's
gun show. That's
him.
how he bags all those classy broads.
With the gun show? Yeah, that's it. Rob is like, Family Guy was out back in 1999. Never saw it. Alita says, I liked that episode. The bird is the word. Or, oop, piece of candy. Chris says, and I like the episode when he fights the chicken. Robbie says, D, who's your fave character out of Family Guy?
Meg. I like the Stewart or whatever.
The kid?
Yeah.
Stewie? The baby?
Mm-hmm.
He reminds me of Pinky and the Brain. He's trying to take over the world all the time.
I just don't understand the show. It's like the dog can talk and the people can understand the dog.
Yes, Brian can talk. He was born that way.
And the kid can talk to the dog, but the parents can't understand the kid.
No.
Or something. Like, it's very complex for me.
Alita says the milkshake. Ah, the milkshake episode. Makes sense. Makes sense. All right, we got AJ and Ibar out there beating each other up. Okay.
The phenomenal AJ. Is AJ going to get pinned? That's usually how it ends up working out. Either Bobby or AJ gets pinned.
Right?
Calling it now.
So we have a dog named Megara, but she gets called Meg.
Meg.
Because of the episode where they were mean to Meg all the time. Every time that somebody said Meg, Peter went, Meg.
Here comes Meg and Moss. This is what everybody paid to see. All those people in attendance.
Yeah. Oh, what?
So
people?
basically, nobody paid.
Nobody paid. Nobody wanted to see it. All right, we got Drew
McIntyre looks like a little guy.
He's so tiny.
He's just a wee fella.
It's squishy, squish, 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 squish.
He's like, why not? Moss just grabbed him by the throat.
He's like, I got you in the throat. Chris says, oh, I also like the Family Guy episode when Gary Busey looked in the mirror and said, how am I doing today, Gary Busey?
That's funny.
Robbie says, season 1 was on in 1990. I remember that being advertised on King of the Hill. Cool. Liz like, yes, I would say so.
The old hills.
Chris is laughing, and Robbie says, D, and your dog talks too. Have you ever been around or have had German Shepherds?
They talk quite a bit. Whoa!
Because they talk.
AJ in a little bit of trouble for just tagging in. Drew wants a little bit more of a Moss.
I think so.
Look at the throws.
Not sure why he made Omos get out. Alita says,
whoa!
I'm trying to get a new puppy. Canaro Cero and Bully mixed.
Huh.
I don't know what a Canaro Cero is. Serio.
Eric goes right after a Moss.
He's like, I hatcheted you and
whoa!
It didn't work out. He's like, oh, are we yelling? Rah!
lots of yelling.
I want to do it too. Ah! Oh. It's probably not as cool.
No special effects here.
No special effects. Robbie says, oh, one of my mates has one.
AJ tags in Bobby. Bobby doesn't look too happy about that
As
tag.
a German Shepherd, they talk a lot.
Oh, and he got Claymored.
Oh, poop on
That's
a
what I was
stick.
just talking about. There's the 1, 2, 3. Said Bobby get pinned.
Yeah. And Omos and AJ didn't care. They're just like, hey, whatever,
Why would
we're
they
leaving.
care?
We're out. MVP is like, no.
We had a 10-minute first match and a 9-minute and 48 second one.
Chris is like, Jordan Kamala, bye. Alita's like, King of the Hill, the hillbilly guy was my favorite. King of the Hill is pretty good.
Oh, the guy that you couldn't understand? Like the guy from like Louisiana or whatever. He's like, Bobby was too busy complaining. Claymore. Bam.
Ooh. So McIntyre's like, yeah, for Scotland.
My freedom.
Probably says, but lots of people in the UK like staffy dogs. Yeah, I'm sure. Golfoshi says, we gone. Well, thanks for being with us for a minute.
It was a fantastic show
right.
tonight.
That was it for Raw.
It is. It's over. OV.
Alita's like, I can do him really well. Imitation is the best form of flattery. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight for Raw. We really appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new, hanging out in the background, please make sure to subscribe, but also give us a thumbs up on our video. It helps us in the algorithms and all that good stuff. All right, so we're going to be gone for the next few days because, there isn't wrestling on until Friday. So we'll be back on Friday for SmackDown and AEW again that night. Which we were hoping would be on Saturday because that's what they advertised.
I just want them to split them up. I don't like the back-to-backs. But anyways, we do appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. You can hit us up on Instagram if you want to talk during the week.
Yes.
But for most of the time, we're here. We do appreciate it. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab, and have a good week. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.